So, hello everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yes,
Good evening,
sir.
sir.
Any noise or anything else? I mean,
No, sir. All clear, all clear.
thanks. Because since here it's raining, so that's why I asked. Okay.
All
Yeah.
clear.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. This is Jimmy. So, yeah, I was involved. Basically, I was taking session in machine learning related course like machine learning foundation, machine learning practices. So, yeah, in this term, I will be also taking few sessions in Python. Mostly the code is with instructor session. Okay. So yeah, how's the session going and how is the experience in Python till now? Anyone can say. And
So
Hello,
far, it's
sir.
absolutely fun.
okay. So yeah, first thing would be I would ask like how beginner you are. I mean, how many of you are learning Python for the first time? So they can just raise their
I am
thumbs up. Yeah. Okay, they can just yeah, 5 participants, 6. Yeah, you can raise hand so that I can get idea. Okay, 10, 12, okay, 13. Yeah, because then I will also get the idea like to whom I'm interacting, something like that. Okay. So yeah, 17 people. Okay, 16. So yeah. So yeah, I think yeah, around 50% I have learned CPP in past. Okay, CPP, yeah, that's okay. I mean, at least you would have some basic understanding of coding. Still, yeah, more than 50, around 50% people are there who is learning for the first time. Then yeah, I'll assume that no one is, yeah, everyone is learning the Python first time only. Okay, which one is easy so far? Yeah, okay, Subham, yeah, okay, you may raise down your hand. Okay, yeah. So I think you know the pattern, no? I mean, you would have used that, I mean, that portal for the code with instructor first lesson. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah. So in this session, you would have seen that in your portal there would be in week 1 only there would be okay. So it's not available now. I mean, just some time back I had seen that. So have you seen there is one new one new slide? I would say the practice test.
Sir, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Could you just repeat what you said? Your voice is breaking in between.
Okay. It's okay. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. So is it clear now?
no, sir. Still.
Okay.
गेट खोलना है इसमें बैठूंगी नेट ही ना आ रहा मैंने
What about now? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is fine.
Yes, sir. It's fine.
So yeah, I was saying that if you open your portal, then just some time back there would be a new update in the portal. Okay, I mean there would be one new section named as practice test. Have you seen that? I mean just 20 to 30 minutes back, it would have been updated.
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
yes about it.
it is updated. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So yeah, those are 6 questions which we will practice today in this session. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, it's new. Okay. So as of now, any doubt in any sir and on opening concept contestant saying we are
Sir, could you share your screen and just show where is
yeah,
the test?
yeah, I'll share my screen. So this one, I mean after week 2, this is practice test is there no? So first question, I mean whether my screen is visible or not now.
Screen is visible. Probably the students who are not able to see, they might not need to refresh their browser.
Okay, yeah. refresh it. So here you would see that after week 2, I mean, and yeah, one more thing regarding, are we supposed to solve this in meeting? Not by ourselves. Yeah, in this, yeah, in this session only we will solve that. Okay. So yeah, those questions are particularly for this session only.
Excuse me, sir.
So these questions are there for this session only. I mean, in this session only, we will solve these 6 questions. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
So
sir.
yeah, hello. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
So I have a doubt in week 1 question.
Okay.
May I ask?
Yeah, yeah, please.
Wait a minute. Please. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, yeah, please. And regarding code safe, I would say that you should ask in that thread only, because yeah, those are the better person to. You will get your answer there only. Because honestly, yeah, I also don't have any idea because yeah, Omkar is the instructor who is handling that thing. So yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you see this?
Yeah, we can see this.
Yeah. So actually, I just want many other questions. I put it questions here also. So I can this.
Okay. 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 So yeah.
In this, why, matlab, what is this question? Yeah. Uh, here it is not defined whether it is str or itr, integer.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So,
Whether it's a string or integer.
so
That is
why
your-
it gives answer as 1020 if I give input 10 and 20?
Okay. And in question number 7, you are talking, no?
Yes, sir. Question
Yeah.
7 of practice assignment.
Okay. Practice assignment. Okay. So yeah, this one is since I haven't seen the question, so yeah, here I'm assuming that you have to concatenate that based on your
Yes, sir.
code. I can, yeah, I'm seeing that like that. Okay, so yeah, just run it. What is happening? And
So is it?
so what is this? Just run the code. I mean, so
Meaning, uh, the output of the code. So here, if I run it, it shows a wait a second. I can yeah. If I give input 1020,
yeah,
then it will show 1020.
yeah.
But as
So
we but
yeah,
I know that if we give string, so it will take concatenate. But
yeah.
here I will not I not declared as string or integer. So
So
how
the
it
yeah. So answer is by default it takes it consider it as string only. Okay.
okay by
By
default
default,
string.
yeah, yeah. That's why you are getting 1020.
We
Okay,
have
okay.
to make input integer.
If you want it as 30, then you have to make it as integer. So by
Okay, okay,
default,
sir.
it is set like that.
Okay, okay, sir. And in this 5269,
Yeah. So what you want here?
why output shown as float value as it is possible to
Yeah. So
out-
every time when you will use that division operator, no, it directly converts it into the float type. If you don't use
okay,
once you use this float, yeah, division operator, no, then it will convert it into the yeah, float type.
every time.
Yeah, every time.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, yeah,
But the same thing is not true for a plus, minus, or into case.
okay, just for division
Yeah.
operator.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, sir. And one more question, like that 1 to 11 5. If I want to run any of 5, it is not running in the same page. So I just put it in the main.py, then it will run. How? But
I mean,
what is the program in that?
I didn't hear you properly. Can you repeat your question?
Like 5, 10, 5 of 10. If I want to run this 5 here, but it's not run here. but if I paste it in the main.py, it runs. Why it
Okay.
is?
So
And-
it is. So you are saying that when you are taking this file, you are click on this thing. Yeah. So as Isa is saying that yeah, you can change it from the setting. I mean, okay, it's just a browser issue. I mean, it's not an issue actually. Yeah, it's in browser function.
So how can I run in main.py without pasting? Like in the March class, import something, but I forget that
Sorry.
command, import something.
Just click on the three dot, maybe some options. Then
No, I here no any
You can
option.
just in the main file, go in the main file and just import this file. So the file name will be just the name of the file, you know.
No.
Nee,
Okay.
just go to the main.py.
Okay.
Now type import and the name of the file that you want to run.
But it's not working.
It will work. It will work.
Import
Just-
one.
No, space.
Okay.
Import is a command. Yeah, then space.
Okay. That's it.
Actually, the name of file should not, start with a number. This is not the proper way to
Okay.
define the name.
Wait a second, please.
No, you just have to press him. Yeah. Now rename it to data.
Wait a second, please.
Actually, you have to rename it to the data.
Yes.
.py.
No need for that.
Okay. Not yet. It's not.
Oh, simple.
Anyways-
You have to clear all the full screen and then from the top, write import data, then it will run. You have to clear full screen over.
Okay. It's not.
Exactly.
It is running once.
No,
you-
import data should be the first line of the command.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
Exactly,
matter.
exactly.
Yeah, so exactly. So what happened? Like first your this
And
16 line of code ran, and after that your data got imported. I mean that file got imported. Okay.
So just
if you-
copy the 17th line, cut it and paste it on the 4th line. It will work.
okay.
It already worked here also, no? I mean
It already worked.
Yeah. So it is nothing like that. It is just that after 15th line of code, then once your code ran it reached at 17th line, then it worked. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah. Okay. Let's start with this question. Okay. I mean, let's start with the first question. Okay. So in the first question, it is saying you have to print this pattern. I mean, so what is happening? I mean, here you can see that pattern is something like one is written, then two is written, then one is written, and in between all these number there is an space. Okay, so let's discuss an idea. I mean, how we can do that.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please say.
You are solving week 2 questions, but we have not completed week 1 yet.
So it is not week 2 questions actually. It is practice test. Okay, so it is just 1.1, 1.2 is there, no? It is just made for solve with instructor session. Okay, so
It's not showing in my dashboard.
so have you refreshed it?
Yes. In week 1, also I have a doubt in last question.
Okay. Okay.
GRP 6.
Okay, week 1.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So what is the exact doubt?
So I tried this question with loop also, but
So
not
it's not, yeah, it's not a good idea to use the loop as of now. Okay. So
This graded one.
yeah, Mrutta. Yeah. Sorry to disturb, but yeah, so we should discuss these things at the last actually. Because yeah, we are just letting, I mean 109 people are there. Okay. Okay, we'll definitely discuss all the doubts. Okay, don't worry. I mean,
So just one thing, sir. So types of sessions have been open session, live coding session.
Okay, it's a live session. I mean, a solve with register session. Yeah, or code with us. You can say that, something like that.
I just want to measure difference between them. What
Okay, so you want the difference between in open session you can ask anything. I mean, that session is particularly designed to ask the doubts and all. Okay, so but this session, this code with register session is something like we will have some few questions and we will give you that question and you have to solve. And if you get any doubt in those questions, we have to discuss only that. So that's how this yeah code with the instructor session is made. I mean,
this practice chess programming
yeah. So actually,
section is just added for these sections only?
yeah. This section is added just to practice this question only. Earlier, what used to happen? No, like we used to bring these questions and we used to solve in the Replit. But we want you to practice this on our portal only. Okay. In this term only, these things have changed because so that you get more comfortable with the portal. Okay. Yeah. As Shubham is saying, yeah, this session is solved with instructor session. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll take few doubts are there. So I will talk about that later. So let's go to the questions. Okay, because don't worry. I mean, even it will take 3 hours. I will be here only. So nothing to worry about that. Yeah, but first we should serve our purpose. Like we came here to discuss these questions only. Okay. Yeah. So there is the code the same on this. Look at. Okay, sure. Yeah. So first question is saying that print the following pattern. There is exactly one space between any two consecutive numbers on any line. Oh yeah, and one more thing. I mean, whoever is not getting this on the portal, they can open the Replit and directly solve there also. I mean, the ultimate logic is that you have to solve the questions, okay, and you have to understand. But on the portal, you won't know that. Yeah, what is the private cases, test cases? So yeah, it's better to solve here only. Yeah, so print the following pattern. There is exactly one space between any two consecutive numbers on any line. There are no spaces at the end of any line. Okay, so it is like that.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
sir. I mean, we are supposed to solve these problems only using the week one portion
Yeah,
syllabus.
week one, yes, syllabus only.
Okay, so we don't have to think about anything extra, right?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Can't we use loops?
Yeah, don't use loops. I mean, from the using loops, it's just a basic question. I mean, so just use the print statement and type this.
Okay, just we have to use the print statement. Right?
Yeah, just use the concept whichever is out till now. So, but yeah, it will be a very basic question. I mean, just write everything in the print statement, and that's it. So just try just try this question.
Sir, the practice assignment questions are not visible in my portal.
So, sorry.
Sir, these programming practice tests are not visible in the portal.
So in that case, I would suggest that yeah, solve it on the Replit, and otherwise just refresh the portal. You will get this. Okay. If you will refresh your portal, you will get these things. So yeah, everyone just yeah, try this question. Okay. So what you have to do here is you have to simply write the print statement to print the following pattern. Okay. So have you
Completed, sir.
So yeah, how many of you have whoever has completed they can raise their hand so that
Sir, me, sir, Suyash Srivastava.
Okay,
Sir,
okay,
me,
yeah.
sir. Yes, sir, done, sir.
Yeah, just raise your hand.
I did
Okay,
it.
for that. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so that I will also get an idea. I mean, how many people have done? Okay, so yeah, 20 people have already done this. Yeah, 21 now. Okay. So whoever has done, they can go to the next question and read that. Okay. Before that, I will have to discuss this.
So I'm getting a container here, sir.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
getting a, well, I'm getting a runtime error here. Runtime error.
Okay, okay. Just show your code. I mean, yes,
Okay, sir.
that's why we are here.
Yeah. So are you able to see my
Okay.
screen?
It is loading. Okay. So yeah, what you have done here is
I have to first test run and then submit, sir.
yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
I have written the same like that. What is the purpose of test run, sir?
See, if you will write like this, no, see, runtime error. It is see if you will write like this, no. So what will happen? It will assume it as a number, and between two numbers there should not be any space. So you have to convert it into the string. Yeah, exactly.
Sir,
Yeah. So many things.
So in the numbers also now we just have to comma between space will be.
Yeah, sorry, someone is saying. I mean, whether the voice is
So we can also use
one comma
it like integer, yeah,
one
using comma.
Hello, sir.
Sir, escape pass.
Okay. Someone is trying to speak.
When we use
whether...
comma, sir, when we use comma, it automatically inserts one space.
Okay.
Sir, can I?
Okay. So
Show you on my screen.
Yeah, just so.
I have not got any error. All test cases. Yeah.
Yeah,
show,
that
sir?
is. Yeah, just so. That is also a good idea. I mean, that's not an issue. I mean, yeah, as you said, like,
Sir, I inputted every line as a string. So I was asking, it's like it's showing that the test cases are not passed.
okay, just so. I mean, yeah, one by one you can show. I mean, yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, hello.
So Navika here. I'm not sharing my screen, but like just sharing with everyone. So like there are two ways of doing this question. One is within the print statement, we can simply within the colon we can write the statements as is, and the second option is we can write print, and then within the brackets we can write 1, 2, 1. So as soon as we write a comma and then we print it, automatically a space is automatically added. There are two ways of doing this question.
Exactly. I mean, if you will write the commas also, that will also work.
Yeah. Absolutely, without the colons.
Yeah.
So we can also do it by a string indexing method. Print x0, x1, and x0.
X0. Then you have to define x.
Yes,
Any
sir.
method. I mean, yeah, any
Yes, sir.
method you can try. I mean, that's not an issue. I mean, here just see that we have to get this pattern only. Okay. In the further week, you will read about the loops and all. So then you will, yeah. Then there can be a case. I mean, you have to enter like how many line of code you have to write. So in that case, there won't be many methods. So okay, there would be some limitation. But here, since I have said that yeah, you have to just write this particular this pattern. No. So in that case, you don't have, I mean, yeah, you can go with any method. I mean, you can define all these things in X variable and then, yeah, left to in the, yeah.
Sir, do we not need to take this from user, this input?
Yeah, sorry.
Sir, are we assigning it or are we taking input from the user?
In this question?
Yes, sir.
In this question, we are writing directly. We are directly writing the print 1 to 1 and all. We are not giving anything as an input.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, as he said, no, that you can also write that first you take X as an input, then there you can define all the numbers, and then again you can write X0, X1, something like that. Okay. Yeah, this can also be a method. I mean, anything you can try. Just you have to get this pattern. It is like that. Okay. So can we move to the next question? I mean, if anyone doesn't have any doubt. Okay,
yes, sir, please.
Okay. Okay. So Naveen Verma, are you sharing your screen? Do you have any doubt or anything else like that? So not sure what you are trying to show us.
Actually, the window is
Yeah, hello. Hello, Naveen.
yes, sir. I'm there. Just trying to bring that screen.
So what do you want to do?
Actually, sir, I could not share it at the moment right now, but I was trying. What I was trying to do is that when I put comma in the print statement,
Okay.
it automatically inserts one space.
Yeah.
And so I have got the pattern right. I have not got any error. All the test cases
Yeah, that
pass.
is true.
It says.
Yeah, that is also one method.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were discussing some other methods, sir, by putting it in a string, sir. Could you
Yeah,
just show
yeah. Yeah, in that case, I mean, someone said no, I mean, just write this one. Okay. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Okay. So it is nothing, I mean, okay. So whether my screen is visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but I'm not able to type it. Why my button is not working?
Choose the language.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, sorry, I didn't hear. Thanks. Okay, so yeah, this is the string method. I mean, just you have to write the 1 space 2 space 3. I mean, yeah, something like that. Okay, so that was the method as a string method, and some of you said that, yeah, and that is also method. I mean, 1, 2, 3, something like that. So whether your voice is breaking for me or is it for everyone?
It's for everyone.
Me as
For
well.
everyone.
Print along with
For
the
everyone,
cases.
sir.
Sir, your
For
voice
me
is
as well.
we are not able to hear properly.
Okay. So yeah, that is the two option. I mean, yeah. Okay, yeah, that is true. And yeah, as Amruta said, yeah, that is also an correct solution. You can go with that solution. Okay. So yeah, let's discuss the question number 2. I mean 1.2. Okay.
Excuse me, can I interrupt?
Yeah.
See, I have a very fundamental doubt. See, so far I completed the assignments and everything using that, using Replit under main.py. So I kept doing it. I just deleted the earlier code or commented those earlier codes and then worked on the new code, and I got the result. Now when I'm trying to do it as a separate file, how do I do that? Like, what should I do? How, for every problem, I thought I would create a file. Is that possible? I haven't used this Replit earlier.
Yeah, that is what I mean. Everyone said no. I mean, you can just copy that different, copy it in the different folder, and you can import that file .py file, .py file.
I'm sorry, I didn't really get it. What should I do?
So you can write those code in different file, different .py file, and you can import that in main file.
So should I name the file as .py when I do that?
No. It will automatically save. See, .py is the short form for Python. Okay. So yeah. So any file you choose, yeah.
No, what I did was I just wrote pt1_1 for this problem.
Yeah, that is also good.
I created a file using that plus small file icon, which is on the files, any other files, right? So when I clicked on that, and I just print this, whatever you said, 1, 2, 3. When I run that, it doesn't, nothing happens on the console.
Can you share your screen? I mean, that would be a better option.
Okay, just a second. How do I share this? Just a second.
Okay. No issues. I mean, you can take your time.
Share screen. Okay.
So whoever is done, they can try other questions also. I mean, just to so that you don't waste your time or something.
Oh, I mean, when I do that, share is not active.
It would be no. I mean, you can click
Just
on
a
the share screen. That green
Yeah,
one.
I did that, but choose online, share contents of your screen. Yes, when I say that, only the cancel is active. Just a second.
Only
Only the cancel button is active.
I don't know.
Share, when I, just a second, I'll try. I'm trying to share.
Okay, yeah, just try.
Are you on a laptop?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so please follow the instructions. Have you
Yeah.
clicked on share screen?
Yeah.
You'll see 4 options like screen, another window you may have opened on other screen, whiteboard, iPhone or iPad in basic.
No, what I see on my screen is entire screen, a window, Chrome tab, and down, the bottom line is share and cancel.
Okay, just share the
Okay, so-
entire screen. Just click on the entire screen. It's
Yeah.
okay, I mean,
Yeah, it is active on entire screen. But entire screen, what happens is only the cancel button appears to be active. Share
yeah,
is done.
I think
You have to click on it. If it's given a screen, you have to click on it, then
all
share
right.
button will.
All right. I didn't do that at all. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm getting it. Okay, fine. So, I mean,
yeah. You can go to that screen. I mean, the replit person.
do you get? I mean, have you see? Do you see that on the screen?
Yeah, right now I am not. We are not able to see that replit. That replit. Yeah, that replit tab. You can open that.
Oh, just a second. I don't know what's happening. This is. Do you see this?
Yeah. Now we are able to see.
Okay. So, okay. Now you see here pt1_1. That's how I thought of creating a file. Am I
Okay.
right? Am I right here?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, any name you can give.
So initially I thought, okay, I'll just try this and run this. So when I run, what happens is nothing is happening. Oh, now it's, I don't know. Just a second. When I run, oh, I don't know. It's happening now. Is this on?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we are able to see you.
You're able to see?
Yeah. We are able to see.
Oh, I don't know. Earlier when I did this, nothing happened on the console. Here it was blank. This place was blank earlier. So
Then it might be running or maybe loading, something like that.
okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks.
So a bit of question.
Yeah, please ask.
Share my screen. So yeah. So suppose I have a string like this is a string, and I want to access string last of its 3 letters, last of its 5 letters.
Okay.
Now, obviously, I can start with -5.
Okay.
But if I put here -1, then it will print like the last letter will be L, M, right? It does not.
Last letter won't be there. Yeah.
Yeah. So M won't be there. So if I want to access that also, what should I put here? I can't put 0 here, right?
Just leave it like that only. Don't put 0 also. I mean, just leave it like that. Yeah. Just run it.
Just like it.
Yeah.
Okay. So whenever I put a number here, let's say 4, and I leave it open,
Again, it will.
it takes the whole string.
Yeah. After the 4th one. Yeah. It is like that only. I mean, if you don't define any initial point, no, then it will take from the start. And if you don't define the end point, then it will go to the the end. Okay, so yeah, one guy has done 3rd question also.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Thanks. Okay, Rishabh, yeah. Sorry to disturb the flow. Yeah, now we will go with the flow only. I mean, first let's discuss all the questions. Okay, and then if anyone has any doubt, then yeah, any doubt related to question we will discuss at that time, at the same time only. But yeah, other doubts we will take at the end. Okay, because I feel that we are lagging. Okay. Okay, so this is the second question. I mean, so in this question,
completed, sir.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I know, but yeah, there are many people, so yeah, we have to discuss that also. So, okay, in the second question is saying the simple algorithm has to be designed to find out whether student belongs to the data science branch or not. Okay, so the input will be student's roll number, which is of the form BR18B40. Yeah, anyone is saying? Okay, so here BR represents the branch code. When it represents the year of joining, we don't need this much information. So here the question is just to read the last line: print true if the student belongs to data science branch, and false otherwise. So what term we have to see? We have to see the first two terms, whether it's a DS or not. If it is DS, then then our code should print true. Otherwise, our code should print false. Okay. So yeah, that is what we have to do. So yeah, if is anyone trying, I mean, yeah, just try. So something like we have to write.
Done, sir.
Okay, yeah.
I know that we have to get input roll number as an input, sir. We have to ask the user.
Yeah. That you have to do. I mean, because here you have to the
Okay,
input.
sir. After doing that, you will get a string input that will be a string roll number.
Okay, so whoever is done, I would write a wrong code. Okay, you have to just think, maybe right word also. I mean, you have to think like what is the mistake I'm doing. Okay, in that way you can improve your skill. Okay.
Should we, I mean, tell you as and when you write
String,
or after
string
you
input,
ask?
sir.
Yeah, sorry.
Sir, should we, I mean, point the errors when you write or after you complete and you ask us?
Okay, at least let me write, because yeah, so that everyone will get enough chance to see the errors. Okay.
Sir, should it not be
Yeah, just
string input? Input should be string in the first
so
sir.
Yeah.
The reason is, see, you have given the variable as role space number, but space is not accepted in the variable.
Exactly, that is the first mistake. Okay, you have to put it something like this or something like this. That's a one mistake that you found. Any other mistake, I mean, as of now?
Yes, sir. Input should be of type string.
So
No,
yeah,
sir,
By
it is
default,
fine,
input is a string.
It is fine, sir.
String only. Yeah, that's automatically
Yeah,
string.
that is
not
automatically. Yeah, if you write that
Yes,
also,
sir,
it's
it is.
fine.
So no need to change, sir. It is
Yeah,
fine.
correct only it is, sir.
Yeah. So whether you put a string, you can write str also at the beginning of this input, or otherwise also it is okay, because by default the input will be string only. Okay. Yeah. So yeah,
Okay,
you
sir.
guys. Okay.
Sir, branch underscore roll number.
Roll number. Sir, square roll number.
Okay, I'm just writing the.
Square brackets.
Square bracket.
That's one more mistake. Okay, square bracket. Okay, so I am putting something like this. I mean, so
The
you
square
have to
bracket,
check.
0, comma.
Sir, colon should be there.
Zero colon two.
Colon.
Zero
That's
colon
right.
zero.
Sir, zero colon two.
Zero colon
Zero colon
two.
One.
Two.
one or
Yes,
two.
Sorry to
No, two,
interrupt.
sir.
Two.
Two, sir.
Sir, if we do not write zero also is fine, no, sir. Just colon two.
That is
Yes,
also correct.
that's really fine, sir.
Yeah.
That is
Let
also
him complete the code first, I guess.
See, I also want to give others also chance. I mean, whoever is done, it's good, well and good. But since it's a first week, so yeah, whoever is new, completely new, just give chance to them also. I mean, because see, once I will write the wrong code, then yeah, you have to go through each and every line of code. Okay, I'll just try to do the mistakes as much I can, as much as I can. Okay.
So better
Sir,
you
I
call out the
suppose-
name of the people to
Exactly.
identify the errors, sir. That would be great.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
that
I
is
agree with
also a
Karthikeyan,
good
sir.
thing. That is also a good
Yeah,
thing.
sir. Just complete the
Okay.
code and ask any random what's the error.
Okay, that's also a good idea. I mean, So this is the code I am writing here. Okay. So now I'll call by name only. Okay. So let's talk. Yeah, Puneet. You have raised your hand.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. Hello, Puneet. Yeah. Can you identify any error in the second line of code?
Yep. So you should have you have to omit that comma here from here.
In the second line of code, I am saying.
No. In the third line of code.
Okay. So in the third line of code. Okay. So let's discuss third line of code. I mean, that would be a question for some other person. So I will talk with the talk for this line of code only.
Okay. You're
so
asking
in this
for
line
the
of
second
code,
line.
yeah. So what is the use of? I mean, why we are using colon only, or why we are using up to 2? So what this line will do? Okay.
So yeah, it will slice that roll no string. So it will go from the index 0 to 2. So it will just fetch the first two values in the indexes.
So it will go up to second.
It will go up to second number, but to the first index.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's a correct definition, or yeah, correct explanation. That is what I wanted. Okay. So yeah, I'll talk with some other person now. Okay. Maybe Rima Mohan. Hello. Are you there? Okay. So now Ritvik Trivedi. Are you there? Ritvik. Saurabh Kumar. There are two Saurabhs. So anyone can start talking.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
This is Ritvik. So I need to like share my screen.
No, here only. I mean, here, what is the mistake I have done here in the line, fifth line of code?
So you have to check branch is equal to DS, right? So the comma is not required.
Okay. So is it fine?
Also DS has to be capitalized.
Okay, I'll write DS as capital. How you got to know that I have to write DS?
So you cannot use single equal to. It's assignment operator.
The
format was given in the question. No? It has to be the specific format.
Exactly. That's correct. So what changes, or is there any other change? Is there any
equal to, sir? You can't. Also double equal to the equal to is
should be there.
because the conditional operator has to be used.
Okay. So is it fine now?
I guess so. But
the DS has to be defined.
No, DS has to not be.
I mean, let's go one by one. I mean,
false. Fine.
This is a chance for Ritvik, so let him speak. Okay.
Sir, I think it's complete. Like I've used the if else for this, but I think this is also
not use this. Yeah, do not use, as of now, do not use if else statement and all. Okay. Still, yeah, just say. I mean, what do you think?
The branch equal to roll number has to be 0 to 2 in the third line, because otherwise it will not.
Correct, sir. Because from 0 to 2 is same as that.
No, 0 to 2 ऊपर define नहीं हुआ है ना. So
no,
it is correct, sir.
It
is correct, sir.
What happens? No, I'll tell you. See, if you don't put anything at the beginning, by default it will understand that our code has to run read from the first 0th index. Okay, and if you don't define anything at the end, then our code will go to till the last index. Okay. So yeah, that is the thing here. So okay, so yeah, in the
correct, the fifth line is correct.
Why wouldn't I write something like this?
No, because it's a variable, right?
Branch would be considered as a string instead of variable.
Exactly. So what will happen? I mean, if I'll write this as a code, so what will happen?
It will return false. False, sir.
It will return false, and the input statement initially will be useless because we're not using the input only.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So
we can even do it in a single line.
Yeah, now it's okay. Now it's okay.
Yeah. So anyone else who is able to see any mistake in this line, in these three line of code?
I
They
have
can.
one small doubt.
Yeah. Okay. Doubt. Just wait.
No,
Okay.
no, same code.
Okay. Okay.
The first line we are mentioning roll number as input. If we give the input only as one, means only one character, will it create any problem? Means roll number equals one. So will it?
So you won't have. You will definitely get to. You will definitely get the error, which will say that index out of range.
Out of range.
Yeah, because you are trying to read here up to second.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, up to second number or yeah, first index.
So how to overcome that?
So for that again you have. So you have to here in this chapter. Till now you have read about this slicing operations only. Okay, you haven't read about any like if else statement or something like that. Okay. So maybe if you once you will go in some like once you will read about the if and else statement, then you can directly set one if statement, or yeah, where you can check whether your code is matching with this. Yeah, whether
So
your
at this moment, we have to trust that the input will be in the form of what we have been getting in the question.
Means more than 3 or equal to 3, is it?
Yeah, no, I mean you just assume that in this chapter or here you will get your input in this format only. All the roll numbers are in this format only.
Alphanumeric. Okay. First
Yeah.
alphabet and then. Okay.
Yeah. First will be the alphabet, which will show the your subject code. Okay. So okay, this code everyone said that this code is correct. So yeah, let's run this.
Does it take
I have a
the
doubt.
test cases itself?
Yeah, sorry.
Hello.
Sir,
I have a doubt.
the system takes on all the test cases on its own.
Yeah, it will your system will take this system will take all the cases on its own. Okay. So you don't have to worry about that.
So we can write with code in a one line with two statements, statement number 2 and 3 in a single line as well, right?
Yeah. You can write.
Input we don't have to give, is it?
So like we can we compare like print roll number 0 to 2 is directly equals to DS.
Yeah, it is also fine. I mean.
Yes, sir. This is.
Sir, we can also do it in a single line also. Print.
Yes, sir. Directly
input,
by. Yes.
Yeah, input 0 to 2 equal to DS.
Okay, that also we can do. I mean, see, anything you can do. I mean, that's not an issue. I mean, as your experience level increase, you will obviously decrease the number of lines of code. Both things are, I mean, I would say are inversely proportional.
It's a trade-off. Sometimes, putting too many arguments in one single line will create the cumbersome code as well.
Actually, there is, I mean, there are books on this part only. I mean, how to write the code properly. Yeah, readability.
Can you show, sir, how to write it in a single line?
So I think that is what they were saying, that you have to write this one also. I mean, so what you guys are suggesting?
So print input. Just replace input.
It is like that?
Yes, sir. It's correct.
Okay. So let's run it. So yeah, all cases passed. So it's also a one-line sentence. So anyone has any doubt in this question? I mean, yes.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Sir, is it necessary to put Boolean expression inside print only?
Yeah, that also you can do directly. I mean, you can put it outside the other print statement.
Inputting a
You can save that in a variable and then you can print that variable.
Sir, can we do it in another way also? Just like assigning some DS starting value, which was mentioned in question, to a variable, then taking an input from user and storing that result in another variable, and taking range of that earlier DS value from 0 to 2 something, and then comparing that and printing. Sir, is it possible?
I mean, just I mean, we didn't get you. Can you repeat your? Yeah.
So that whole number value, that is something DS18M001,
Okay.
storing that value in some variable.
Yeah, that is we
And
have
then-
done here. We have,
and then taking input from user, storing that in another variable, and comparing the slice of the earlier variable with the input of the user.
Yeah, that also we can do. I mean, CS12, yeah,
So
something
I'm
like
doing,
this.
but still I'm getting
Okay,
error
so
here.
what you want to do here is, no, you won't get there. Maybe you can show also, like we can see that what is the mistake you are doing. So here what you want to do is that you want to do the something like this. That is what you suggested, no? We can save it in some other variable. Let's say
No,
D.
I'm saying slice of that C variable, that is from 0 to 2, that will be DS. And then compare it with the input of the user.
So yeah, that is what we have done here, no? I mean, this D variable.
Yeah.
We have taken the slice of C, first two point, first two, I would say, the first two characters here, and then we compared it with the, maybe you can write, I mean, it won't change, it won't do any mistakes, something like that. That is what you are saying.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, that is also okay. I mean, yeah, it will also work. I mean, same thing. Ultimately, you are comparing it with DS only, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's giving the runtime error. So, okay, sorry.
Same thing,
Yeah.
it is
Why
showing.
we are getting this error?
So do we need to give it a single or quote?
Nothing like that. It's just that we haven't defined it as a string. Yeah. So once we defined it as a string, now it is giving you the correct answer. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thanks. So anyone else? Yeah. Correct.
So can you please correct my code? I'll paste it in the chat section.
Okay. Okay, you can paste it in the chat. Okay.
Excuse me, sir, are we allowed to use if-else statements for this week?
No. Don't use any if-else statement.
Sir, in the graded assignment, I think I've used it. So will I not get marks for it?
I can't say. I mean, ideally you should not use, or maybe if they would, it depends on the, like how they have set this test cases. So they might check the, like whether you have used the if-else statement or not. If they would check that, then they won't give you the marks. Otherwise, if they would have not put that code in their test cases, so yeah, you will get the marks.
But Omkar sir has told us that if the all test cases are passing, then we will get full marks.
Okay, then you will get the marks. So here, so what you have done here is, like, you took the roll number as an input. So you are saving it in the branch. Okay. See here, what you have done here is you have saved it in the branch. Okay. So now what will happen? I mean, you are not giving anything as an output. Okay. So here you have to print.
Okay. So if I put that print statement in the second line only, would that work?
In the second line here, I mean, I didn't get your point. So yeah, here you directly you can write print here. That will also work. I mean, if you remove these things.
Okay. So that was the only mistake.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Here it will also work. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's move to the next question. Okay. Question 1.3. So in question 1.3, question is saying, can
Hello,
someone?
sir.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, mine 4 out of 5 test cases are passing. What's the issue?
Question. 1.3 or yeah 1.2.
Yeah, 1.3. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you are not taking false case, that's why.
स्ट्रिंग का स्लाइस करना पड़ेगा। दो जगह आपके कैरेक्टर वर्ड्स आ रहे हैं, ए एंड बाद में भी ए। टीएन जो है वो दोनों प्लेसेस में से कहीं भी हो सकता है, तो आपको दोनों कंडीशंस पे चेक करना पड़ेगा। तो उसे स्टार्टिंग वाले ए की प्लेस पे है या सेकंड वाले ए की प्लेस पे है।
Yes. Okay, let's go line by line. I mean, so that everyone, I expect that doubt can be. I mean, that doubt will be common. Everyone may get that doubt. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Even I got the doubt, sir.
Yeah.
4 out of 5 cases passed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's discuss that commonly. I mean, yeah. That doubt will be a very common doubt. I mean, yeah. The question paper. We should give the credit to the question paper creator. I mean, the question creator. So yeah. So here we should understand the logic. I mean, the police are trying to track a criminal based on the evidence available at a crime site. Okay. Their main clue is a vehicle's damaged number plate. Only the string TN07 is visible. The format of registration number is 8800 something like that. Okay. So what can happen here? These 4 digits can belong to the first four. These 4 numbers can be first 4 or last 4 also. Because in the both cases that would be the, I mean, the format is same only, 2 characters, 2 numbers. So is everyone agree with me? I mean, if I'm seeing this,
Yes, sir.
these 4 numbers, these 4, yeah.
Yes, sir.
These 4
This
characters.
is first 4 digit, yeah, last 4 digit. Yeah.
We don't know that. No, that is the main issue with this question. So the question is saying directly saying that only the string TN07 is visible. So if there would be some changes in pattern, I mean, in the last 4 numbers, if there would be some change in pattern, I mean, A340 or something like, I mean, the same pattern is first 4 character is same also, pattern is same only, 2 characters, 2 numbers. Okay, the same is the case with last 4. I would say, yeah, last 4 digits. I mean, first 2 digits is first 2 things are characters and second 2 last 2 are numbers. So this can be first 4 part of the code also, or yeah, second half of the code also, second half of the number also, something like that. Anyone have any doubt in this one? I mean,
so I wasn't doubt, like I have already done this question. So what I've done in this question is I've simply taken the input, and instead of trying these 2 different cases, what I've done is I've just taken the slicing from 0 to 4, and then I simply print y is equals to TN07, and I have run my code, and all the test cases are passed. So I mean, I haven't tried 2 different slicings. I've just tried the first half of it, and still all the test cases are passed.
Try to submit it, you will get 4 out of 5 cases passed. I also both the 2 cases are passed, but while submitting, only 4 out of 5 cases gets passed. Try to submit it.
Test cases are passing, but the private test cases may 4.
I have same issue.
Exactly. Yeah, try to submit. Try to submit once.
Okay. I'll just try doing that.
Yeah, it's the slicing. I think so.
Okay. Perfect. Thanks.
For the last test case, you have to include the last part also.
So the logic is here only. I mean, they are saying that only the string TN07 is visible. They are not saying that whether it's the first 4 digit or last 4 digit.
Yeah.
And since we are seeing here that these 2 again in the pattern is same only, and the first 4 letters pattern and last 4 letters pattern is same. 2 alphabet, 2 numbers. So that's why we can't say. We have to check both cases, whether it is matching with the first 4 letters or last 4 letters. If in any,
can you do using OR operator?
Yeah. You can use the OR operator.
Slicing 2 and then making O and then comparing with the TN07.
Actually, that is what you have to do here in this code. Okay. So okay, I will take the name. Okay, I'll take any random name. He may help me to write the code. Okay. Vikas Rathore.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just tell me.
So first of all, we take an input as a string.
Okay. So what should I write? I mean, I don't know anything. Whatever you will say, I will type that.
take a variable num num
Okay.
and equate it equal to input.
Okay. Okay, I did that.
Open bracket. I mean close bracket.
Okay, parenthesis I put.
Then go to second line, print
Okay.
num.
Okay, print num.
No bracket. Use bracket.
Okay.
Num.
Bracket I put num.
Slicing from 0 to 4.
0 to 4.
Yeah, or out of bracket use or.
Yeah. Or. Okay.
Yeah. And then now use TN07. I mean reverse back.
Okay.
I will delete the or.
Sorry.
Delete it or delete the keyword or. Yeah. Now exact equate it to TN07 by using string.
Okay. String.
By
Okay.
using string.
Okay. TN07.
Now use or.
Okay. Or
4 to 8. Slicing 4 to 8.
Num 4 to 8.
Then did the same as previous. Exact equal to TN07.
Okay. So I wrote this one.
Yeah.
So will it pass the case or what? I mean, so whatever you expect, I've written that, or any changes you want.
This. Yeah, it will pass the case.
Okay. So yeah, chances go to some other person. Some other person can say any. Can you?
So input in input, the I should be in lowercase. When you're writing num is equals to input, I should be in lowercase. Yeah.
Okay.
And in a TN07, the second one which you've written, there shouldn't be a space at the end. Yeah.
So it should not be the indexes second indexes of num second time are wrong. They should be 5 to 9.
This should be 5 to 9. That is what
These are positions, not indexes. Now they will.
No, it would be 4 to 8.
So we can
No,
use
so it will
negative
be 4 to
indexing
8.
also.
That's incorrect.
It should be 4 to 9.
It has to be 4 to 8.
Colon and just
All 5 private cases are passed.
So we can use negative indexing minus 4 to and
Okay,
rest.
sir. It will.
Yeah, everything is right. I mean, see, if you are confused like what would be your last index, then leave it. No, I mean just put the just clear this one. I mean you are saying that
The minus 4.
So we can use minus 4 also.
That is also okay.
Yeah.
That is also okay. I mean that's not an issue. Okay. Now let's run the code.
Sir, I want to ask one question, sir.
Definitely you can ask. I mean,
sir, in quiz 1, do we have to program the questions like this, sir? Are we getting any questions on programming, sir?
In quiz, you won't get the actually the Onkar and all are the better person to answer these questions, because as I told you that I was there in machine learning practice on those subjects only. So here I'll take just code with instructor session. I mean few code with instructor session. Okay. So they are the better person, but as of now, like how we do in machine learning courses, like in quizzes we don't ask. There would be programming question, but you have to interpret the answer. There would be that would be a MCQ type. Okay.
We don't have to code them, right?
Yeah. But we take the OPs. Okay. Yeah. Hello. See, let me put it. So OP is there.
Hello.
Okay. So someone is talking. Okay. So the OP is there.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
okay.
yes, sir.
Can you tell me the which symbol is highest priority, that equal?
Sorry. I just sorry. Yeah, I was unmuting everyone.
Yeah. Sir, can you explain which symbol is more priority in this equal or?
I mean, I didn't get you. Okay. Let me.
Sir, which more priority?
Sir, in
Equal,
this code.
equal or?
So it will take the see, or is in logical.
This code can be shortened, sir. We can put a bracket and get num colon 4 or num minus 4.
Okay, let
and
me
bracket close equal to 1 TN07. This would also work.
Okay, let me complete one sentence. I mean, there someone was asking for the exam purpose. So because since I just gave the half answer, so the first thing was that in quiz you will usually get the MCQ type, but in we conduct OPs. In OP you have to write the codes. I mean, just like this, you have to write in the portal only. You will get some questions, and you have to solve on this portal only. Okay, like this only. Let's say currently you got this practices, no, something like that you will get. Okay. OP1, OP2, something like that, and there would the question would be configured, and you have to write the code inside this box only. Okay. So, but still, yeah, you can confirm from your instructor. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Anything?
Sir, yeah, sir. I have a quick question. Like in OP, are we allowed to use our own code editor, or do we have to code on the dashboard?
You have to code on this portal only. I mean, this IITM portal only.
We cannot use VS Code or any other code editors.
Nothing like that.
Okay.
You have to code here only.
So what type of questions will be in quiz 1 then?
So mostly, see, first thing is that you have to you can ask from those people like who is completely working on this Python only. But in general, I'm saying in general, okay, don't take my any statement as a confirm. You can confirm it from the other instructors. But in general, what we do is I'm telling these things from my from ML courses, where what we do is that we in quizzes we ask the question, we give the code and we see what is the output, what changes can be done in this code, or what is the mistake, something like that. Okay, so that would be a MCQ type. But in this one, I mean, in the OPE, we ask them to code. I mean, just like this one. Okay, or you may think like, see, this is the practice one. Was there? No. I mean, this practice assignment.
Graded assignment questions like.
Yeah. So like this, okay, like this you will get in your quiz. Okay, something like this. But yeah, in OP you will get questions something like in OP you will get the questions like this, as we are practicing in PT 1.3, 1.4, something like that. Okay. In OP question would be something similar to this one only. So yeah.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, please.
Can I share my screen? Yeah.
Yeah, please share. Okay. So this code I ran, and yeah, all the cases were passed. Okay. So
sir, what is the meaning of that num -4 colon? I mean, I can't understand.
Okay. So here what you are doing is where your string is, you are giving your string something like this. No, I mean, let's say this one. So you have to this last one is -1. I mean, this is the -1th index. This is -2. 0 is -2. N is -3. This T is -4. Like you start counting from the backward side. I mean, from the right to left. Okay. If you put the put the minus sign. Okay. So that is so
Sir,
what you yeah.
So sir, -4 and then colon and you left. So, I mean,
so
there is nothing after colon.
Yeah. So here, what does it mean that? So the basic format is something like this. I mean, start to end. Okay. So what? See, if you are writing something at the portion of like where start is written, no, that will be our starting point. And if we are not defining anything at like where our code should end, no, I mean,
okay, that will go from left to right.
Okay, yeah, it will go from left to right. Okay, if you are not defining
-4, then -4, then -3.
Yeah, then -2, then -1.
Okay, it will go in that.
Sir, please explain it once again, sir.
And if you just left it, I mean, write nothing after colon, then we
It will
will
go to-
understand that it will go up to last.
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay, sir.
So see,
Sir, I have a little doubt in this question. I should have to share my screen for a 1 minute.
okay, just wait. Okay, someone was asking that he didn't understand this. Let me explain that. And see, our number line is something like this. Like it starts from the negative and it goes toward the positive. Okay, so and the first term is starting term and last term is this is the end term. If you are not defining anything at the start, then it will start reading from the 0th index. Okay, and if you define anything at the start, let's say -4 is there or maybe 1 is there, then it will start from the 1 and it will go up to the whatever you have mentioned at the end point. Okay.
Okay.
So like that it works. So I mean,
So, sir,
whoever.
if you write -4 to 2, let's say positive number 2,
Okay.
then what will happen in that case?
It will give you the error. Because
No, sir.
-4 is.
It's I think it will not show any error, but it will just show nothing at the output.
Yeah, that can also happen. I mean, yeah, I also need to see that. But yeah, again, see, -4 to 2. I mean, you are just going in the backward side. I mean, see, your code is not up to that much. I mean,
Okay, sir.
I mean, you have not written that. Your string is not like that. I mean, it is the wrong one. No?
Could you explain this with the string you have taken the TN01, 07 and then TN01? -4 lies where, sir? Which
Sorry?
character is -4?
In this one?
No, sir, in the string that TN07, TN01, the test case.
Okay. So here, what you want to know?
Which
one is
character
-4?
is -4?
Yeah. So this one is -1. I mean, this 0 is -2, N is -3, and this T is -4. This one.
Okay. You have given the starting index and we have not given the end index, so it goes automatically to the end.
Yeah. So if you will write 2 here.
Right, sir. Now I got it.
Yeah. So if you will write 2 here, I mean, if you will give the ending index as a 2, so what will happen? I mean, see, 2 is available here. I mean, 0, 1, 2.
2 lies behind -4, na? So
yeah,
it would not go backward, it has to go forward.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. Or
Sir,
there is.
Sir, after or we have to give space, sir.
After or, yeah, you have to
This
give
after or syntax. Sir.
Yeah, you have to give this space.
And before that, no space, sir.
Yeah, before that also you have to give this space, no? And that is what you are saying.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have to give this space, no? Yeah, someone was asking to share their screen. Sorry. Yeah, you can share your screen.
Yeah.
Sure. Sir, my doubt not clear, sir.
Sir,
before
sir,
or and
with
after
this
or, I
code,
have to give space, sir.
Yeah, once someone's, I mean.
With this code, one public test case is failing. Can you click the submit button?
Okay, I'm just clicking it. Okay. So where?
One private test case is failing. Can you please submit the button?
Yeah, okay.
Submit button.
Sorry. Okay.
Hello.
See, 4 out of 5.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please say.
Sir, I think the test case is failing because of the thing that it is 0 to 5. I think the first, I think the input you are taking now, it should be 0 to 5.
So this one you are saying?
Yeah.
So in that case, what will happen? I mean, 0, 1, 2,
No, sir.
3.
Actually, the
Yeah,
error
it
is
is
in the second statement after or.
It would exclude the last index, I think.
Yeah, during the teaching, I mean, yeah, during the explanation, I just changed this code. But so this is the correct code. I mean, someone was saying something.
Yeah, I was saying, sir, it would go from 0 to 5, I think, because it excludes the last index. If it is 0 to 4, it would go 0, 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
it won't go up to 4.
Yeah, so that is what means. No, 0 is this one. 1 is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1. 2
Okay,
is
I am. Okay, I interpreted it wrong, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now it will work. Okay. Anyone having any doubt?
Yes, sir. Can I share?
Yeah,
Just a little.
please. Sorry.
Yeah. Is my screen visible?
As of now, no. Okay, I stopped my. Yeah, now it is visible.
Yeah. Yeah. What is the error with this code? Just a second. I have to give it out. Yeah. Look at this code.
Okay. So you did what you did, that you saved it in the numplate, and now you took the first 4, and yeah, you took. So suspected first or suspected last equals TN07. Okay. So what is happening? I mean, what you are getting?
Yeah.
Sir, in line 4, he forgot to write equal
Sir,
to in the
yes,
first
sir.
half before all.
Second. Yeah. Is it wrong?
No, just run it once.
Yeah.
He has to make string
There is a-
suspected first and suspected last, sir. Suspected first will
Suspected
also have to
first
equate
is equal
TN07.
Hello. There is a space in suspected last.
See, okay.
There
I'll
is a
just
space in
Nothing. Everything is fine. But
Yes, sir,
if
not.
yeah,
Hello.
if I change it to just a second. TN0, sorry, 07.
It looks like you insert keys enabled.
Yeah.
You insert keys enabled. That's why it's happening like that.
Oh shit. Sorry. How to change it? I don't know. What is the shortcut for it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's in my case it's about delete button. You'll find it near home button.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
You have to write suspected last. A spelling is wrong.
Suspected.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's fine. But why not that?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's now fine. But if I remove this and this one, then why it's not correct?
It's okay. Just remove that and just see the error. I mean.
Yeah. Sure.
Like, what is the error?
Sir, in my case, it is giving 4 out of 5 private tests passed. Why is it so?
Yeah, 0 out of 5.
Share my screen, sir.
Yeah. Okay, it's okay. I mean, since both of you are getting the same error or the same thing.
Yeah.
So
what's wrong with this code?
Okay, so you are comparing suspected first or suspected last.
Yeah.
With same 07. Okay.
Yeah.
You are not putting brackets around suspected first or suspected last. This has to be in the bracket.
Or keyword instead of end. If there will be end, then it would work. I mean, or is used only for
put the string Tn is equal to 07, Tn07 after the suspected first also.
Yeah, that he got. I mean, he got the answer. So he's saying that yeah, it's again it looks like an. I would say that yeah, it's a comparison of the precedence level. I would say that it is giving the precedence like to whom he.
Now what will happen is
take
as a Boolean value.
Exactly, that is the right.
Yes, I think it's comparing a string with a Boolean value.
Now it will work.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
no,
Why is
I
this
think
error,
it's
sir?
not
No,
good
we
number.
have to put the string there, sir. Otherwise, it will not work. The string has to be after the suspected first also.
Exactly, that is what we have to do here. But see, we have to see that how this code is working. I mean,
No,
how,
if I put the bracket before the suspected first and suspected last, after the suspected last, then it's 5 test cases are passed.
so again,
So
what is happening here is that our
Or otherwise, you can do something, sir. Suspected first equal to suspected last equal to. Oh, that will not work. That will not work. Only this will work. Yeah.
yeah.
You have to put TN07 in the beginning after the suspected first also.
So you have to compare that, and in this case, I would also need to see that how this code is working. I mean, what is the exact method how it is working? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then we can maybe discuss it properly.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's true. I mean, see, I mean, what I am assuming as of now is that it is comparing your like what you are writing here. You are saying your code that yeah, you have to take one of this. I mean, suspected first or suspected last. So by default, it is taking the suspected first as an input, and it is comparing suspected first with the TN07. It is not comparing your suspected last with TN07. Okay. So do you got my point? I mean,
Why is it not comparing the
No,
last
no,
suspected last?
see, first it is doing this operation. I mean, suspected first or suspected last. So from this statement, it is selecting suspected first. Okay.
Okay.
So you are not writing any condition, no? Like when they have to take the suspected first or
So
suspected.
that means we
So
have to
here,
be more and more
operation
precise,
is
sir.
between like strings now, first of all.
Yeah, sorry.
Like suspected first and suspected last are two strings, right?
Yeah. No, it's a two variable actually. Okay.
Actually,
Yeah.
sir,
I can
sir,
explain that.
Yeah. Please say.
Oh yeah. So share my screen.
Yeah.
Just a second. Yeah. So
Someone, I
so
mean, you have to just close your screen.
whole function. If you take a string, say this is a string.
I mean, I'm not able to see your screen as
This
of
is
now.
another string.
Okay.
Screen is
Int A or B. What do you think we are going?
Okay. 1 second.
So definitely we are going to get a string. So how whole function works is first it will check A. If A is true, no matter what B is, it will give the value of A. So if A is not true, since A is not a Boolean value, it's not equal to true. So it will give the give the
We are
value of
not
B.
getting the screen.
Okay, one.
Getting your
Now I got it.
Getting
Why
my
4 test cases are
Yeah,
right out
that
of
is
5.
what I
Yes.
said that yeah, suspected first, your code is comparing suspected
Because,
first with
sir,
TN07.
yeah,
And
suspected second is never compared because it is
I
not
think
Boolean
have
value.
I can select
Put bracket around first. Put bracket around or, and you'll get the
it is
thing.
not taking the other case when
Around
this
or.
I think, when both is true.
if you see this only now, if you see this only print A or B, and if I change it, if it I make it B or A, still I will get the same answer. My answer will change. I will get FGHI.
So I think
Wait a second.
it's invisible as well.
Because what OR function does is it checks for its first input. There are two inputs in function. One or input, right? So first what it does is it checks if input 1 is true.
Yeah.
If it is, then the output is
true.
Output is input 1 only. And if input 1 is not true, then the output is
Input tone.
I think
this is how this function work, right? So if you are putting it between two strings, this is how it will work. Definitely first string is not equal to true. So what happens is second string is evaluated and the value of the second string is given.
I think in
I
the
made it clear.
when both the values are true, it is repeating the same value which function already taken.
Actually, it never looks at second value. If first value is true, it even matter to does not matter. If I put 7 here, if I write true here, and no matter what is the value here, I will get the output as true only.
Hello. Excuse me, may I explain this?
Yeah, try.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sir, it's the concept called is what the concept is known as short circuiting, isn't it? If the true condition is there, A or B, isn't it? If first condition is true with or, everything comes after or means true or anything, it would be true. The result would be true. So what happens in the programming that it considered 0 as only the false value. So anything that comes in the string is considered as true. So it considered first statement as true only, and then it compares. So due to short circuiting, it does not take the second statement into account.
Okay, so I would like to correct you in here. So you said that only 0 is considered possible. That is the case in number. In the case of string,
That is for
it
number
is,
only.
yeah,
For the string, it has
complete
to be
string, we have to
empty
put-
string.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it is converting the string into ASCII code, ASCII value.
Okay.
So it gets a value which is not 0, and thus it considered is it true.
Yeah.
The
So
concept is
more or
going like
less-
this.
Yeah. So more or less, the thing is that your code is simply taking the first value. I mean, in that case, your that
Yeah,
input one. Yeah. First word is
and in
that's
case
the
of and in case of and, it would be like if the first value get false, so it would never see the second expression. What is that?
Exactly.
Suppose A and B, it would be, if it sees A as false, so it would never take the second statement, that is B, into account, and it just prints the result 4.
Yeah, true. Okay, let's move to the next question, I would say, because we have 6:27 already. Okay. So yeah, third question is done. So my screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, let's move to the fourth question. Okay. Actually, yeah, 3 questions are remaining. Yeah, we'll go quickly now. We'll see our page. So in the fourth question is saying that accept 2 integers. Okay. So accept 2 integers A and B as input and print the absolute difference of both the numbers. For example, if A equals 9, B equals 8, then absolute difference is 9 minus 8. So 1 is the output. So your output should be 1. You should be able to solve this problem using the concept covered in this week. Okay. So what would you do? I mean, what is your assumption?
Use ABS. Absolutely. Yeah. Awesome.
Okay. So absolutely you haven't learned week 1.
Sir, I think we'll use the modulus operator.
So again, that is also you haven't learned in the week 1.
Modulus and absolute both are same.
Yeah.
The
No,
mod
actually-
operator we have, learned in the week 1 mod.
Yeah, mod operator, that's what I'm calling it.
Sir, can we use if and else? Make one.
No, that is also.
That is the remainder, the operator that produces the remainder, means
Okay,
as
so,
output.
Okay, so how you will do that? Just tell.
We'll take 2 integers as an input, first one and second one. Then we do that just like A modulus operator B.
Okay, so I took the input. Or okay, let me first define. 1 second. A equals input, and I have to put.
Can we use ABS in keyboard?
Okay, and same thing I can write for the B also. Okay, so what you are saying after this, what I have to do?
Yes, we'll print A mod B. That is A, that percentage operator with B.
Print
A mod B.
ABS A minus B.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
the
your-
that. Yeah.
So will it give the difference? Are you
Yeah.
saying that?
Yeah,
I mean-
because it's the repeated
Let's-
division, I think.
Okay. Okay. 7 and 3. Let's take the number 7 and 3. What would be the output of this code? Let's take the 7 and 3.
1.
And so do you think that should be our output?
फेल हो जाएगा जो अपना फर्स्ट नंबर
7 and
छोटा
3.
होगा सेकंड नंबर से
Okay.
In any case, I mean, any case, if it is more than double, no, your code will fail because it's
Yeah.
we are asking about the absolute difference. So yeah.
We use print ABS A minus B.
Yeah, ABS you didn't read in week 1.
Sir, we can do it by exponentiation method. By exponentiation.
Yes, sir, square.
That
While
is
doing the
We'll
square.
first, yes, sir.
Yeah.
We'll first square the number, then we'll get the
Okay,
square
just
root of the
wait,
number.
just wait. Okay, that is the correct method. Can anyone do? I mean, apart from these guys, or
Sir,
anyone have
so
any
may I,
other
sir?
method? Okay, let's.
Sir,
let's
I
wait.
have 3 methods to do.
So I
Sir.
did by
sir.
relational operations.
Relational operation. Okay. How
Yes,
do you
like
do it?
if the subtracted value is positive,
You didn't read that in week 1. So again, if else
if I printed C, but if the value is negative, I printed minus C. So no, I did not use if else, but I used the AND operator and if.
So what you did? What you did? Just say it. Just repeat
I
your
took
logic.
the 2 inputs A and B.
Okay. Hello, I am not able to.
Then I did the third line. I did the subtraction and gave it the name as C, where C is equals to A minus B.
Okay.
And then at the fourth line, I compared that if C is greater than equals to 0.
So you are saying that you gave
And print C.
You took A and B. If you took A and B, and if you are getting C, your output as negative, or if you are getting your output as positive, then you are printing
C.
Okay, you are printing C. Positive then C, and negative.
And if it's negative, then minus C.
Okay, so it means that if it is -5 and -6. So according to your code, what would be the answer?
So -5 -6 would be -1, because -5 minus of -6 will be 1. And
-5.
You are taking the 2 inputs as -5 and -6.
Okay, I took the -7. Okay, let's compare. -5 and -7. That would be your +2.
Yes, +2. So it would print 2.
Your code will print 2. Okay.
Yes.
Or okay, let's change one thing. Okay, so now
in this case it will print 12.
So according to your code, what would be the output of your code? It will print 12 only.
Yes.
So do you think that is the correct answer?
So for me, it gave all the answers correct, like the test cases and also the.
Yeah, I understand that is true. I mean, maybe, but you just think like what I'm saying. So if you put that A is 5 and B is -7, in that case, according to your code, it should give the answer as 12.
Yes.
So is it the absolute difference? I mean, ideally it should be 2 only, no? I mean, do you agree with me?
No, sir. Here the absolute difference is 12 only.
But sir, the subtraction which we are doing is defined as A minus B. There we are not checking whether we are not taking the modulus of both the numbers.
No, and even in the question itself, it is saying that it is non-negative number. So we.
Okay, let me.
Where is it saying that it's a non-negative?
So I'm understanding what
So
you are
can
trying
we
to
use
tell.
a Boolean thing, sir?
Sir, it can be
A
sir, it can
minus
be done
B.
using 4 line of code. Yes.
Okay, just go one by one.
So if you may allow
So
me,
may
I'll
I?
show you my code by sharing the screen. What I did.
Okay, I got your point. I mean, you only told, no, like if A is something, B is something, then if it is positive, then you are printing this that C value. If it is negative, then you are printing -C.
Yes.
Is your logic? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I took your logic in my mind. Yeah. And someone else was
So
saying.
may I tell, sir?
Okay, just wait. Sorry, I also need to read the question. Okay, accept 2 integers A and B as input and print the absolute difference of both the numbers. Okay, for example, if A is 9, B is 8, then the absolute difference is 9 minus 8 equals to 1. So your code should be 1. You should be able to solve this problem using the concept of integers. See, whatever you said, that is correct. I mean, yeah, I took the little wrong. I mean, I didn't read the questions. So that's why I said that. Yeah, but again, you can't use if and else, no? I mean.
So I haven't used if and else. I used the AND operator.
Okay. So where you use the AND operator? I mean.
So like the third line would be C equals to A minus B. In the
Okay.
fourth sentence, I used if, not if,
Okay,
bracket
just
start C is greater than equals to 0 and print C. So if both the statements are valid, then
So yeah,
C will
just
be printed.
sorry, just show your screen because we are
Yes.
last. Yeah, as of now, yeah, your code is right. Has if you are using it without the if and else, okay.
Right. Yes.
Just share your screen.
So this is what we did, sir.
Okay, C equals A minus B, C greater than equal to 0 and print C, C less than equal to 0 and print minus C. Okay, that makes sense. I mean,
May I share my screen?
yeah, just give me a 1 minute so that we can say that whether it's perfect or not. Yeah, it looks okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a new
Due to
solution, yeah.
coding, that's why I did something this basic.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I mean, yeah, it's correct. Okay, someone else was saying that he will share the screen. Okay, yeah.
Thank you, sir. Me, sir, Suyash.
Yeah. Please share your screen now. Okay, so yes. Okay. So your writing is integer input, B is taking integer input, C, C is A minus B, square, okay, print integer of C into, C to the, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you already got the answer and yeah, it's right only, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I have solved by using two methods. So first by using that absolute function, and then this is method number 2.
Exactly.
First is squaring, and then by doing square root of that.
Yeah, that's also correct solution. I mean, yeah, both the solutions are correct, but it's just that we haven't read about the areas as of now. So yeah, you have to follow this, your second method only. Okay. Someone else, I mean, I would like to see. So anyone who is not able to solve this question as of now, I mean,
sir, can you please show me the right answer?
Okay, yeah, okay, I'll write that. Yeah.
No, I don't understand.
Okay.
Sir, even please share the logic again.
Yeah.
And the correct code also.
Okay.
Please share your screen, sir.
Okay, sorry, I'm just typing. I thought that. Thanks to remind. Okay. See, what we are doing here is we are okay. Is whether my screen is visible or not?
Yes, it is visible. It is visible.
Okay. So what I'm doing here is we are taking A and B as input. Okay, two numbers will be the input. So what we will do here is we'll subtract both numbers and we'll do the square. Okay. So how we will do the square? Okay. So let's say like A is 3, B is 5. For this, let's take an example. Okay. So what we are doing is 3 minus 5. We are just directly squaring that number. Okay. So the square here, the value of square will be 4 because 3 minus 5. Yeah, 5 minus 3 2 square 4. Okay. 4. And once we take its root as an answer, no, I mean once we take its root, I would say its root as an answer. Actually, we have to calculate the root also. I mean, so what is the benefit of doing this? I mean, if you see.
Then the last value is coming float type.
Okay.
Not integer type.
Yeah. So we put the integer also here. Okay. So what we are doing here is, see 3 minus 5 or 5 minus 3. If we do, what will be the output? I mean, in both cases, so we have to develop a logic. I mean, we have to write a code something like that. If we are doing 3 minus 5, our code should give the answer as 2. And even if we do 5 minus 3, our code should give the answer as 2 only. This is what we have to do now.
Yeah.
Then, so how it will happen? So what we are doing is we are calculating the difference. So difference in this case we will get difference as -2, and in this case we will get difference as 2 plus 2. So what we will do that we will first square it. So in the case once we square it, we will get output as 4, and once we will square it here, we will also get the output as 4. And if we took the square root here, then it will become 2, and again this one will also become 2. So in both cases we got our output, I mean the same output. That is what we are expecting, no?
Sir, why did we got a difference after taking the root?
Yeah,
Int
sorry.
Why did you use int function over here? If
So the final output would be a float number. So that's why we just converted into the integer. Okay. So have you got, do you got my point, or?
Sir, why you multiplied that square into 0.5? This exponential into
It is not
0.5.
yeah, it is a square root. I mean, so we are putting power 0.5. It is 1/2, no? I mean, you got my point. I mean,
Yes, sir, 1/2.
it is nothing but 1/2. Okay. So yeah, that is what we will put, no? Then we will get the square root. Okay. So anyone, I mean, if anyone have doubt still, if anyone has doubt, then yeah.
Yes, sir. I have a
Sir,
doubt.
I've used a different approach, sir.
Okay.
I've used Boolean directly inside the print.
Okay, that is
Can
also.
can I show you, like?
Yeah, just wait. I mean, yes, we will definitely see your answer also. Yeah, someone was saying.
Shall I share my screen?
Okay, let's wait. I mean, if someone has doubt, then we will do that, and then after that we will discuss another method. Okay, that law. So. Okay,
I have a doubt.
Sir,
Yes,
I have
yes.
typed the same code what you have written, but still the test cases are not passing.
Okay, in that case, let me just check that. Here you have to print a difference also, no? So have you printed that?
Yeah, the last. Yeah.
So still you didn't get the answer. That is what you are saying. Okay, let's run the code.
Sir, this BT questions where it is available. I'm not able to see in my week 1 course.
Okay, just wait. I mean.
Sir, will these questions be counted in bonus marks?
I don't know.
Sir, where these questions are available, I'm not able to see on my dashboard.
Okay, so in dashboard, just refresh it and you will see the practice test programming call section.
This is not available. Like I do have week 1, week 2, and then code save only button. The practice test is not available.
Just refresh it. You will get that. Okay. I mean, just today you got. I mean, around after 4 p.m. you got this one. This
So
section.
now
Okay.
the code is running. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thanks. So yeah. So whoever was saying that logical operator, just please show your screen so that we can see the new approach also.
Sir, one doubt in this. When we take a mathematical square root, we get positive and negative both values. But here, I guess we are getting only the positive value, and
So can you
hence
see
the
my
answer
screen?
is correct.
Yeah. That's
So
it.
this is what I did. Like.
So print a minus b. Okay, star a greater than minus. Okay. That is also a good approach. I mean, I like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir.
Okay. That is also correct one. Yeah. So that's how, I mean, yeah, different people are there. 104 people are there, and
So
we
can you
solve.
explain the code which she has used for the third line?
Okay. So in third line, what she is doing that she is okay. I would say that if she explains, that would be a better approach. Okay. So maybe by the time I can say that, yeah. So what she is doing that she is just multiplying, and she is just taking the a minus b, and she is multiplying it with a greater than equal to b. Okay. So whatever is the number that is greater than b. I mean, let's say take the output. Let's take 5 and 7. Okay. A is 5, B is 7. Okay. So what is she has done that 5 minus 7 is -2. Okay. And she is multiplying this -2 with a greater than equal to b. So that is not true. No? I mean, in case of 5 and -7. Okay. In that case, what number let's take some number. Okay. And then we can do that.
So, but here, how can someone multiply a number with a Boolean expression?
Boolean function, yeah.
Yeah. So C is multiplying a number with Boolean function. So according to that, it can say no. I mean whether it's a correct or not. Let's see
Can
what
you please
is
run this code?
Yes,
What is-
please run this code.
Expressing all the cases.
Yeah, it's correct only. I mean, so that's how your Python is designed, I would say. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it was giving it's giving all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Initially I had doubt in this, but then I went with this.
So can you explain it again? Yes, sir,
Didn't get
please.
this. Please.
I mean,
Yeah. See, so what C is doing here is C is first C is subtracting A and B. Okay, let's take any random number. I mean, let's take 5 and 7. Okay, so what C is doing that let's take A is 5, B is 7. Okay, so in the first A minus B, C got -2, and C is multiplying -2 with A greater than equal to B. That is not true. I mean, A greater than equal to B. So since A is 5, B is 7. So it is false statement. So C is multiplying 2 into, I mean, yeah, -2 into false, something like that.
Yes, sir. -2 into 0. False is equivalent to 0.
Yeah, false is equivalent to 0. That's true. So -2 into 0, that will become 0. Okay. So in the case of B minus A, 7 minus 5, it is 2 into, and A is less than B. Since A is less than B, that is true. It means it is 1. Okay. So 2
but,
into 1 is 2. Yeah.
But how will this output as false to 0 and true to 1? Because C has not mentioned an int function just before that expression.
That the Python does it itself.
Python
False
does it
0 is like
itself.
false in Python. 0 always give Boolean value false.
Sir, in the case if both the numbers are same, will this code work?
If both number is same.
Yes,
so in that
greater
case,
than equal to.
okay.
The first case will work in case of A minus B 0, then it will 0 multiplied by 0 would be 0. Okay.
Yeah, that will that is also correct. I mean, that will happen because he haven't used the equal to sign in both cases. I mean, he has given the greater than equal to sign, but A is, in the second term C has written just A less than B. So yeah, really nice solution. I mean, I also like this.
So why we using a plus sign here?
So you can say that in both cases, yeah, you can use the plus sign or minus sign. Yeah, plus sign you have to write. No, I mean, otherwise, yeah, it will convert this number into the negative. What else sign you would like to use?
To take the both cases into consideration, sir.
Yeah, maybe no. Yeah, that is the answer. If you will take the minus sign, then yeah, you have to change your code. If you will take here the minus, then you have to write A minus B here, something like that.
So either one of the cases will be 0, and whatever
Yeah.
would be the real answer, that would be added. So
Yeah.
that's why plus is a better option.
Yeah.
Can you please show your expected output also, like after running the test case?
See? Wait.
Down. No, down.
Yeah.
Okay, now in the actual output, it's showing as 1 and a slash, and that's a new line.
This is
so,
this is in the interpreter. No, it gives for all the cases.
So slash n you have to always ignore. Don't.
Yeah, it's even in the question. You don't have to worry about slash n.
Why it's giving this as an output, like included? Why it's included over here, sir?
So see, it's issue from the it's issue in interpreter. So at the end of the output, it writes like that. Okay. So you won't see this slash n when you will write this code in your PyCharm or your Replit or Collab anywhere. You won't see this slash n. Okay.
Okay, sir. Is the reason can be because of a print function? Like if it takes the new line every time we print, can that be the reason or not?
Yeah, actually, whatever we have written behind this portal, I mean, when we configure these questions, no, whatever we write there, I mean, that's how they have written the test cases. I mean, your solution. That's how they have written the code. Okay, so yeah, due to that, I mean, since in the Python you are getting like this, but in MLT, so now MLT now they have removed this code. So yeah, in MLT you won't see this like this. Okay, there you will get the code. There you will get the answer directly.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So as of now, you just ignore it. Okay. Yeah. Please close your screen. I mean, yeah. Please stop sharing so that I can
Yes,
do.
sir.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's discuss the 1.5. Okay. So yeah, someone can speak, or I mean, how many of you have already tried this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Done, sir. Done, sir.
Okay.
Done, sir.
So yeah, 6 participants have raised.
Sir, I solved it, but my one private test is failing.
Okay, then I will see your code only. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So whoever is done, yeah, someone can show their code. Okay. There only will
So
listen.
please give the time to read the question.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. You can read. I will also read. Okay. So you are given a string and two non-negative integers as an input. Okay. The two integers specify the start and end indices of such string in the given string. Create a new string by replicating the substring a minimum number of times so that the resulting string is longer than string input string. Okay. The input parameters are the string, start index of the substring, and the end index of substring, each on a different line. Okay.
Sir, can I share my screen?
Yeah, just wait. I mean, you can share the screen once, yeah, everyone reads and you, yeah,
Yeah.
everyone try.
Yeah. Is it visible?
Uh, yeah, it is visible.
So I wrote this.
Yeah, just wait. I mean, let other try. Okay. At least
Okay.
wait 4 to 5 minutes, and after that we can start discussing. Okay.
Shall I show you by submitting it? It's
Yeah,
showing one private test failed.
okay, okay. Super.
4 out of 5 private tests passed. I am failing one private test. These are correct. These are correct. I'm just failing one private.
Yeah, we will discuss that. Don't worry.
Sir, before explaining the code, once it is done, please explain the question also once. I'm not able to understand the question.
Okay, okay. So, okay. Can you stop sharing or can you explain the questions? I mean, see, in the question, what is we are saying that you have to take 3 inputs. Okay. Okay. Okay, done. Nitin Bajaj has done without using any fancy function. Okay, that's correct. That's good, I would say. Yeah. Okay, I'll just explain how what is the question. So the question is saying that let's say I give an string as an input. Let's say this is the string. Okay, this is the string I give as an input, and also I give the starting of number. Let's say starting number is 2, and
So we are unable to see your screen.
Yes, sir. I also.
Shall I stop sharing screen, sir? I was gonna ask.
Okay, okay. So whether my screen is visible now or not?
Now it is visible.
Okay. So what I did was that I give this as an input, JBK, something like that, any number, or maybe say, let's write alphabet. Okay. So this is 3 things we have to give as an input. Okay. This is the word which I gave as an input. This is the starting point, and this is the end point. We have to give as an input. Okay. These 3 things we have to give as an input. So what we have to do first is that we have to take the substring. I mean, we have to take substring from this one. I mean, so we have to take first take the substring which will start from 2. So A is 0, L is 1, P is 2. Okay. So we took as P, H. Okay, that is the substring which we took from the word. Okay, so that is our intermediate step, I would say. And now we have to write ph as much time. I mean, once it the length of this word is, what is the length of this word? I mean, alphabet. Can you someone count?
8 alphabets.
8. So 8. We have to we have to repeat ph as much time so that ph length is okay. Yeah, that got it. Okay, so we have to repeat ph as much time so that its length is more than 8. That is what our question was saying. So our output should be something 6, 7, 8. So yeah, let me see also the create a new string by repeating the substring a minimum number of times so that the string is longer than the input string. So it is 8, no? So at least we have to get more. We have to give number of word more than 8 in this one. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, at least 10 we have to take care. Is everyone agree with me?
Yeah, because the both ph will have to repeat. We cannot repeat only p.
Exactly. So this should be our output, ideal output in this case. Okay. So that is what happening here. Okay. In every question, in every case that will happen. Anyone still? I mean, still, if anyone is not able to understand the question.
Yes, sir. So in the last,
yes, sir.
In the last sentence.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So why we are taking the start and end? What is the purpose of these?
So that is the index number. I mean, so these 3 things will be the input. Okay. These 3 things are the input of your question. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So in the input only we are saying that how much, how long our substring should be there, how much word we have to repeat. If we will put something like let's say if we will put
this is like slicing, sir. 1 to 4 we have to slice.
Exactly, and
that has to repeat.
Exactly. So here let's say if you write 1 and 3, then our substring will be L, P and H. Yeah, 1, 2. Actually LP only, or let's say
LP only.
Yeah, let's take 1 to 5. So then it would be like LP HA. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It will always be end number -1, right?
Yeah, exactly. And number -1. So it is 5. Then 5 means 4th index, and -1 1th index.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So LPHA. So here in this case we have to repeat LPHA more than we have to write LPHA at much time so that it is length is more than 8. Okay, in 2 line 2 term it becomes 8, but we have to write once more so that now it is more than 8. Okay,
sir, here are the questions, sir.
Yeah, please say.
After writing LPHA 2 terms, if we write only L, then it will already greater than
but our question is saying that we have to replicate create a new string by repeating the substring a minimum number of times. We have to replicate it, but yeah.
Okay, whole substring, yes, sir.
Yeah.
We have to replicate. Yes, sir, I got.
Yeah. So I think anyone who didn't understand the question?
Sir, I want an error in your explanation.
Yeah.
Sir. As you said, like the end integer is 5, so you would take one less, one before that, right?
Sorry, I didn't understand your term. Yeah, please say
The
again.
end integer is 5, so you would take the character one before that, right?
Yeah, up to 4th one.
Like someone said, right? It's end -1 it would take, right? But if when I coded like that, it showed wrong. So it's basically while I wrote my code, I incremented it by 1. The end integer given by it should be incremented by 1 while taking into the code, or else it gives false. Like it shows error.
So and has to be inclusive. It's even in at point is inclusive.
So
it's even in the question. So we'll have increase by 1.
So they are saying that the 2 integers specify the start and end indices of a substring. So if it is the indices of the substring, okay. So the
You have
question
to
is
add
saying
one
that,
to it.
so yeah, so the question is saying that you have to consider the fifth index also. That is what question is saying. Okay. So it's not your issue. I mean, in the question they are saying that the two integers specify the start and end indices of a substring. So so when you do this slicing operation for this particular question, you have to, your substring will be something like this. I mean, start to end plus 1. Why we took this one? Because it's simple. I mean, the question is saying directly that you have to take start and end indices of a substring. I mean, the number start and end both should be there in your substring. Okay. So to take this one fifth index also in your substring, you have to write here end plus 1. Okay. So I think at that point I thought that yeah, she is saying that yeah, fifth index is nothing but the sixth number.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here you have to take the substring like that. Okay. So yeah, anyone have any doubt as of now? I mean, at least yeah, we wrote the 50% of our code. It's just that yeah, we have
So
to.
can you please repeat it again, please?
Yeah, sorry.
Sir, can you please repeat it again?
Yeah. So what I am saying here is that your question is saying that you the number which you are mentioning here, no, start and end. It is not index. You have to take both number. I mean, you have to take both index. I mean, here your substring should be something like that. 1 and 5 is, I have written here. No, your substring should be LPHA. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. LPHAB. This should be your substring for your question. This is mentioned in your question. Okay, you have to take LPHAB here. Okay, end should be also there. That is what is mentioned in the question. So how you will take this fifth index also? If you want to take the fifth index, then you have to take here up to 6. You have to write 6 number here, no? Because then only no your code will come. Are you getting my point? I mean, if
Yes,
I
sir.
write some,
Yes,
yeah, if I write something like this, then it is considered 0, 1, 2, 3 only. So if you have to consider 5 also, then you have to write 5 plus 1 here. So that our code is considering 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you got my point? Hello?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, that is what you have to do here. So now let's convert it into the code format. I mean, in the input format. Okay. So what is your input? Start is nothing but just integer of your input. Okay. And end is also integer. Okay. So yeah, these are your inputs, and yeah, substring should be something like this only. But yeah, we have to write here as word. Okay. Okay, just for better interpretability. Yeah, better readability. I have written like this. Okay. So yeah, now what you have to do? First, you have to take the length of your word. Like what is the length of your word? Okay. So that you can understand like how much time you have to repeat your how much time you have to repeat your substring. Okay. I mean, let's number of repetition. So what we will do?
Sir, can you please slide it down?
Okay. Is it okay?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, or otherwise I can also zoom if you want. Okay. So yeah, length of word. Let's do the flow division. Okay. So yeah, someone can explain this sentence and what I'm trying to do here. Anyone?
Yes,
Any?
sir. Sir,
You are
this
dividing the length of the word by the length of the new substring, and you are discarding the float decimals.
you're taking the integer, yeah, integer part and adding one. Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking the integer part. So what would be the number? I mean, let's take an example. Okay, again, let's write here only. So okay, someone can say. So alphabet is there. For example, alphabet is there, and starting is 2, end is 4. So here, what would I have to write? Like, what would be our substring?
So PH.
PH.
Yeah, 0, 1, 2.
Okay.
Yeah, PH.
Yeah.
PHA, sorry, yeah. PHA.
PHA or PHAB?
No, sir, no, B. Like
Someone say.
N plus 1, 5, right?
No,
So
sir,
two,
PHA.
yeah, PHA. It won't
Yeah,
be, it won't
PHA
take
is correct.
50.
I mean, you have to go 2, 3, 4. You have to take 2, 3, and 4.
Yes.
These three things. Okay. Yeah, that's correct. So what would be the output here?
It will be repeated, like the length of this new PHA would be 11 because yeah, like one more than the alphabet. Like that's what it will be. When we concatenate this PHA using number of repetitions, it will give us the length of that output would be just one more than the original word.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what it gives.
Sir, it would be actually 8 divided means 8 floor value of 3. So it would take the floor value means the lowest. It will ignore the fraction part and it will take the integer part only.
Yeah.
And it
So
will
that
go
will be
to
3, sir.
+1. Yeah. It would be like 2 plus 1. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when we repeated it gives the actual.
So
Sir, why we added 1, sir? In last?
Otherwise, it will be equal to once our question is saying that create a new string by repeating the substring a minimum number of times, so that the resulting string is longer than. If it would be longer than equal to, then we could have taken 2 also. So will also work. Okay, but it is saying that greater than only. So we have to at least repeat more than once. Okay, I mean more than the number of input. Okay, we can't take our output as our output length should not be 8. It should always be more than 8. Okay. So anyone having any doubt in this sentence? I mean,
So please wait for 2 minutes so that we can type
yeah.
the code.
Okay, I mean, this is not your code. I mean, you know that these things I just try to explain, and yeah.
Sir, we can do it in other way too, isn't it? If we take the braces and put int before and divide it, it would be okay, isn't it?
Where?
If we remove that float operator and put the braces in length of word and length of end minus start plus 1.
Okay.
That is length of substring. If we take that as, and if we take integer and then we do it plus 1, then it would be also okay, isn't it?
So here you are saying that what we have to write here?
This we take as length of substring, len of substring.
Okay, length of substring.
Yeah, and if we remove that floor operator, if we remove.
Okay.
And if we remove that floor operator and put the whole thing in one bracket and put the int before it.
I mean, so what sign you want to give in the
here it will be the division operator.
Okay.
And putting the int before everything means after taking from length of word to length of a string as in the braces. Not here, sir. In the other before plus symbol.
Okay.
Yeah, and putting int here.
Yeah, even if you will put okay, yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, you can't put the outside.
Yeah.
It would also work. I mean, length of word is something. Yeah. So that code is not doing nothing but the same thing only. I mean, int minus start.
Okay. Yeah, that's the longest way, I think.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, that's also a good one. Yeah, this will also work. I mean, yeah, length of word is So I mean, are you? So what in
Yeah,
the next one you have to? Yeah.
actually, I did it in this way.
Yeah, it is also correct. I mean, the same thing. I
Okay.
mean, yeah. So we were directly playing there. We were playing with the number. No, you have directly since from that number only we have generated this substring. So yeah, you can directly check the length of this one also.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, yeah, thanks. So yeah, that is also correct one. Right away. Yeah. So what we have to do here is we have to new number, okay, or new word, I would say. So what we have to do here is we have to take this substring and we have to multiply it with number of repetition. Actually, I have here. Okay. It's okay. Number of rep only. Okay. So is it okay? I mean, print new word. So yeah, can anyone say? I mean, does anyone have any doubt? I mean, let's see here. So is it look okay? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Okay, let's run this one. So yeah, all cases passed. Okay. It's okay. I mean, yeah, code will run only. 5 out of 5 private cases passed. Okay. So yeah, let's go to the next question. So what you have to do here? I mean,
Sir, I have
so-
solved this one, sir, but only 5 out of 6 test cases are passing.
okay, okay. So has everyone read this question? I mean,
Yes,
is there,
sir.
yeah, anyone
Yes.
having any doubt
Sir,
in this question?
there's a doubt. Is this
Sir,
fraction continuing nightly or is it stopping?
No, no, no. We have to just print this pattern only. I mean,
Infinite
is,
times it is going on, right?
no.
No.
In this case, it is not going infinite times. It is like this only. Maybe in some other question when we will talk about the loop and all, like a while loop and all, then you have to print it infinitely. But yeah, here you have to do this much repetition only. Yeah.
Sir, this is the second class and we are facing one big issue with that. So some people are having better idea of Python and like some like me, it is the first time we are getting to this course. And like people who have idea are not letting the others to understand by week one. And so if it's this, I can exit the course, not a big deal, sir. Because in this way, there are the people we are having better ideas. There's some contests are there, code check, and then they can show their abilities there. But they're the people who took this course first time. We have to go. That's why we done CT and then we are in this. We have to go so step by step and like it's becoming very hectic. Like the people give us the answers and this. If this is the way,
Yeah,
sir,
he is right. Same problem with me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. He
I have
read.
written,
Sir, exactly.
I have
I
written to,
also
I have
agree.
written to support also, but this is the deal, sir, because it is not shown in any where, like people who have more ideas, they will not let them understand others. Then I can, from my side, can quit the course.
So guys, first thing is that yeah, don't talk about.
Sir, if you can
Yeah.
give us some time, then it will be, I mean, all right.
I'll give see whatever I can do, I will do. See, and particularly we come here just to help those guys only. I mean, whoever who is weak in these things, because whoever is understanding of the Python and all, they can directly solve the assignments and all. Okay, so we come here for this one only. See, and everywhere you have to speak loudly. I mean, just all you said currently, you could have told at the beginning also. Okay, I understand. I mean, so because everywhere whoever talks, no, I mean, he gets the chance. Okay, but yeah, particularly for the session, we also try to we conduct in such a manner that everyone gets enough time to understand the question and solve that. Okay, so that is what we also try. But yeah, you whatever you said, that is true. I mean, most of the time people like who know that they get better chance, I mean, they explain. So but we should decide the pattern. I mean, yeah guys, everyone, this is for everyone, just
Sir,
give time to those, I mean, who are very new, and just help them also, I mean. Okay, because that's how everyone will learn. And yeah,
so
that's how everyone.
if you just solve these questions by yourself, I mean, if you firstly you teach how to solve these questions, and then after that, if someone has better idea, then he or she can just so
Exactly, that would be the ideal approach, Sandeep.
That
yes,
should be
sir.
the ideal approach. Yes, sir. This
Yeah,
should be the follow.
yeah, we have to decide the pattern. I mean, see,
That's a great idea, sir. That's a great idea.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, just please let us know the idea behind a problem, sir. It will help us more than solving a problem.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Just,
that,
just let us know that how it has to be solved and what we have to, how we have to think in solving a problem. Just tell those things. Then we can solve the problems easily, sir.
okay, we will do like
As
that.
a like a peer tech sessions. You would explain the question and you would give us some time to solve it.
Okay, we will do like that. See, whatever you say, no, I'll follow that. I mean, I also want to do that. I mean, I also want to give the enough time to solve that code and all. So it's just that everyone is saying that, yeah, I asked that, is everyone done with that question? So when like people who have done, they say that, yeah, I am done. But whoever is not done, no, they should also say that, yeah, I am not done yet. Okay, then only I will also get to know that I have to give more time to this question. Okay, so if no one says that, yeah, I'm still doing, then I have to proceed to the next person. So that is what it happens. I mean, I proceed to the next one. I won't proceed to next person until unless, I mean, if anyone says no, that I am not done yet, then I will wait for that person in that question only. Okay, so yeah, we can decide a pattern. I mean, I'm happy, I'm also happy with that pattern. I mean, first I will decide, yeah, we will discuss the question, then yeah, we will say that, yeah, this is the question, this is what you have to do, uh, and maybe after that you guys can try the question. Okay, and mostly I tried doing that way. I mean, I tried to take the name randomly, but somehow it got skipped. I mean, ideally the pattern should be something like that only. I mean, we have to discuss the question, and then yeah, we should give the time to solve. And once everyone has solved, but yeah, once everyone has solved, then yeah, we should discuss the solution, and after that alternative solutions.
Sir, as we are new to the programming, we are unable to understand the question itself, sir.
Yeah,
Just
that's true, that's why I asked at the beginning only. I mean,
I have
what is
already discussed this with Omkar sir in the first session, that we were unable, those who are not from programming, we need some time, we need some hand holding. So I believe the entire Python team should really think about this suggestion and slightly reduce the speed so that the people from non-programming background can catch up to the speed.
okay, we will consider that. And see, one suggestion, just a suggestion from my side. See, anytime, if doesn't matter whoever is the instructor, okay, directly if you are not if you haven't done that question, no, directly say like, yeah, I am not done with this question yet. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
तो मैं भी तो दे दो फिर वो बुई गारा मच्छी बनी गम में.
Okay, let's see this question. Okay,
because someone when gives the answer, it becomes brainstorming for us, like some are coming with great solutions. But
Yes,
I know
sir.
in the last we will be able to give these solutions, sir. Sorry to say, sir, because this is the third class and I was not feeling well with that, sir. That's why I said, because I also, if I will be right now sitting in the city class, I will be good because I have read 3 months. But sir, it doesn't mean that I will not let the others to be study in that class.
actually you have a point. Hi guys, yeah, we should also,
Even it takes much amount of time to understand the question first.
yeah, actually the thing is, that's how
I
we
think there
could.
is no fault from the instructor side, sir. The students are creating the mess.
Yeah, actually, see, once more number of people are there, no, these are the problems we will definitely face. Because see, if we will go little slow, then they will be bored, and if you will go little fast, then you guys will face the problem. So ultimately, we have to get some midpoint. I mean, the middle path. Okay, but yeah, at least from now onwards, in every session, I would try to do this. I would try to follow this one, this pattern only. First, we will talk with the talk on the question, like what question is saying, how should proceed. Like we will talk about the logic. Once we're done with the logic, then we will give you the time to solve the question. And in the meantime, I may ask from the like whoever has solved, or maybe I don't know. Maybe we can talk with those people, or maybe we can also give some time. I mean, for some time no one will say anything, and after that we will talk about the correct solution. Okay, someone can explain, we can take the name of someone, they can explain the correct solution, and after that we can talk about the alternative solution. Will it be fine? I mean, or someone wants
Perfectly
Sure,
to
sir.
fine, sir.
Sure, sir.
Perfectly
Sure,
fine.
sir. Perfectly fine, sir. It's not issue from your side, sir. But sorry to say
Yeah,
that.
I understand. No, no, it's see, in from the beginning only I am also in my mind, the same thing is there, that somehow I should convey these things. I mean, somehow the weak learners or whoever is completely new to this subject, they should learn, because I understand the one fact is definitely true, that whoever is completely new to Python, in the just 4 to 5 days, if he is able to solve this question, no, that's a very big achievement. That's true. And yeah, I mean, it's that those guys will definitely be scared. I mean, if someone is solving those logics, I mean, that Boolean and all, someone is applying different logics, no, then obviously. But don't worry about that. I would say, see, it's just that in the few weeks, I mean, just after few weeks, yeah, all of us, all of you will be at the same place only, at the same platform only. Okay, it's just that they have some ages, like whoever is studied Python, no, they have some little exercise, I would say. Still, I mean, yes. So we'll follow that pattern only from, yeah, from next session onwards. Okay. But again, yes, just that suggestion. Whenever you are not done with any question, no, uh, directly say it. Instructor won't go to the next question. Okay. So what will happen? I mean, just 2 hour session will extend to the 4 hours. That is also fine. I mean, no one is. I have to discuss on ultimately just 6 questions only. Okay. So yeah, as an instructor, we are here to help only. So yeah. Okay. So let's talk about this question. The following expression is called a continued fraction. Okay. So here, accept a positive integer x as input, compute the value of this continued fraction, and store the result in a variable named cfrac. You will round off your answer to exactly 2 decimal places. You don't have to print the output to the console. So what the question is saying, that you have to make your codes something like that. Once you write the x, no, it will give the output something like this. I mean, let's let me use the whiteboard. Okay, just I'll stop sharing for few seconds. Okay, after that, okay, I mean, just I'll open the whiteboard. Okay, yeah, now I have opened the whiteboard. So yeah, so whatever I am drawing a line, is it visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go math wise. I mean, what I have to do here is, so what from the code, what I will do here, I'll try to, let's save it as z. Okay, z equals x plus 1 by x. Okay, so let's save it in the z. Okay, now again let's save it. Okay, let's start. Instead of z, let's start with a, because otherwise z. So in A, what we will do is that we'll say Z plus 1 by Z. So ultimately, A is nothing but this one.
Aya.
Is
Sir,
it true?
but x, how can it z plus z? No? So it should be x plus 1 by z.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Thanks for correcting. Yeah. A should be something like x plus 1 by z. That's right. Okay. Okay. Now what is so A is nothing but this circle. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Now let's write the B. So B is nothing but x plus 1 by. Again, tell me what is B here. So yeah, which one is B? This one is, can we say this one as B? I mean, this circle as B.
Yes,
And yeah, this one is your, I would say this one is your Z. And this circle would be,
Sir,
okay, sorry.
below one.
Yeah, we should not take this one. Okay, I need to decrease the size of this one. Okay. So this
May I suggest something?
Yeah, please say.
See, I was thinking, why not do it as per the question itself? Like x plus bracket, open bracket, 1 by, again, open bracket. That the whole, the sequence.
Right. Okay. So see, yeah, I got your point. So in that way, we will do first. Let us do like that. Let us do like this, and then after that we can do. I mean, you want to do, you want to write everything in.
I was just asking you. I didn't know. I thought.
Yeah.
It will become very messy, no, sir?
Yeah. That is the thing. But you can write. So yeah,
Thank
your
you.
logic is correct. So it will be little messy. That's true. Okay. So here we wrote B, and now let's go with this one. I mean, in the color. I mean, just for fun only. So let's make this circle as C. So C is nothing but x plus 1 by B. Am I right? Is there anyone who is not able to understand my point? I mean, whatever I've written, and now D is something nothing but x plus 1 by C. So your whole these things will be D only. So I know that it is little messy. Is it? I mean, is everyone agree with me, or anyone wants any correction, or anyone, whoever is there who didn't understand, they can ask.
Sir, I have a question to ask, but after you complete all this, because I don't want to disturb the flow.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Anyone?
Sir, can please
Yeah.
repeat again once?
Okay. I
Because
have
my
to.
net is slow. Sorry for that.
Okay, it's okay. I mean, I need to type again. So, anyone else who who didn't understand this? Okay, I'll just try to draw this again. I think then maybe, because yeah, without drawing it again, I think it won't be clear. Okay, so what we are saying that we have to write an expression which will do this calculation. Okay, that is our logic here. Okay, so I mean, we have to write a code where x will be the input.
Hello,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, hello.
So sorry to interrupt. I'm also a beginner, but I have done the code and I got the output. So can you check, is it correct or not? Can I share my screen?
Not. Can you wait for a few minutes?
Yeah, sure, sir.
Okay.
So
yeah, everyone is.
actually, just one point. I have done the code and submitted it.
Yeah.
The test cases is passed. So I'd like to leave the session and say thank you to you. It's a great session.
Okay. So who is this? I mean, I was not able to see. Team. Hello. Smile was there and
yes, sir.
Okay. Thanks, Smile. Yeah, you can leave. Yeah, let's discuss this. Okay, X was an input. Okay. Okay, next. Yeah. So what we have to do in this question is that we have to take an input which will be called as X. Okay. You have to take an input which is X as an input, and you have to do you have to follow this operation. Okay. So we have to somehow we have to represent it in mathematical form. I mean, or maybe in the code. This mathematical form we have to represent it as a code. Okay, and that should be like, yeah. Ultimately, you have to do this code. Okay. So how we can do this? I mean, to do this code and to do this mathematical operation, what we are saying that we are trying to we are trying to write it in the, I mean, yeah, we are trying to write it in code format. We are going step by step. Okay. I mean, let's take some other color.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Please repeat max 5 minutes session. Actually, due to some network issue,
Sorry.
I disconnect from.
Okay. Again, okay, I am repeating only. I mean, so yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
So what we are doing here is we are trying to represent this whole mathematical explanation, okay, in code format. So what is there here is that let's say this we write this yellow boxes as Z. Okay, so Z is nothing but X plus 1 by X. It just take it as a mathematical operation. I mean, so this is Z. So what would be A? A is nothing but X plus 1 by Z. So we are representing complete this section as A. Nothing. It is nothing X plus 1 by Z. Okay, this is nothing but Z. So X plus 1 by. So similarly, we can write B as X plus 1 by X plus 1 by A. Then C as X plus 1 by B, and D, then finally D as, or yeah, D as 1 by, okay. So D is nothing but X plus 1 by C. Okay, this is 1 by the this one expression. This expression is represented as C, and we are saying that D is X plus 1 by C. This complete section is represented as C. Okay, so we have to write it in the code format. Okay, so once we are able to write this in the code format, we are ready to get the answer. I mean, we will get the answer. Okay, is anyone having any doubt? Okay, if you have any doubt, I mean, to understand, just try it yourself. Okay, just try to write this whole expression in mathematical format, whole expression in words, or yeah, in code. You will get the answer. That is the main logic in the behind the question. Ultimately, you have to write the whole expression in form of code. Okay, so let's try this. I mean, just whatever we have written here, no, we will try to write this only in form of codes. Okay, so I hope, yeah, this will be there. Okay, so this is written here. Let's try to type this only. I mean, we'll get input as X. It is nothing but it will be integer, no. So let's take it as an integer. Okay, so X is nothing but your integer, and we are taking Z as nothing but X plus, sorry, X, okay, X plus 1 by X, and now A is nothing but X plus 1 by Z. B is nothing but X plus 1 by A equals plus 1 by B. B equals X plus 1 by C. Okay. So this, so finally we have to print this D only. Okay.
So
Actually,
I think we don't have to print.
yeah,
We
yeah.
need to
Actually,
store.
so yeah. So the question is saying that we have to write, we have to save our final value in a variable name cfrag. Okay. So this is what the question is saying. So we have to save this as cfrag. Okay. So this is what we have to do here. Okay. I mean, is there anyone who didn't understand what we did here?
Understood the
Anyone?
logic, sir.
Okay, okay, yeah. Anyone who didn't understand, he can say. Okay. Anyone, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm repeating, yeah.
Sir, can you please mute others?
Okay, okay, yeah. Someone, whoever is. Okay, one got muted. I think, yeah, no one is there. Yeah, even except me. Okay, so yeah. So have you got this logic? I mean, anyone having any confusion in this logic? Basically, we tried to write this expression only, okay? And we tried to write this expression and saved it in the variable name cfrag. That is what we did here. From yeah, line 3 to line 7, we did this only. Okay, nothing else. So the question was saying that you have to write this expression only. Ultimately, these are the just words. You have to write this expression only. That is what the question is saying. Your question is saying that just write it in the term in words and just save the final answer. Yeah, final this just save this expression as cfrag. Okay. So that is what the question is saying. If you want to write it in the mathematical form, I mean, in just one sentence, that also you can do. Just try to decode this. I mean, C is nothing but, okay, I mean, obviously it will be little messy, but you can do that. I mean, does anyone have any doubt in this question? Okay. Okay, Saurabh, thanks. I mean, if you did this code.
I have a small doubt with respect to the question asked.
Yeah, okay.
See, in the last line of the question, they say, we will round off your answer to exactly 2 decimal places.
Yeah.
You don't have to print the output to the console. We will take care of that. So does it mean that we don't have to round off that?
Yeah, it means that only. I mean,
yeah, if you're giving print, then it is coming all the digits after the decimal.
Yeah, so what is happening here, they have written the code in the backend, something like that only. They would have typed this statement after this one. Okay, I mean, after this sentence, they have typed something like this. I mean, print your, let's say, I would say that something like this. I mean, cfrag. Okay, that's why they are asking you to save in that particular variable only. And point to f. Okay, so something like this. Okay, this is in the backend, so you don't have to. I mean, yeah, I didn't use this one.
So that's because you haven't covered that syllabus. They are taking care of that.
Exactly, exactly. That's why they are saying like that. Okay. So otherwise, everyone will get, yeah.
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah, please say.
Sir, actually, that number of times we need to repeat that string, no substring. That question I was just following another approach, very simple one. So can you save my code here?
Actually, see, your sound is not that much clear. I mean, it seems that
sir, actually,
there is raining at your place.
extracting that substring and multiplying with the.
Oh, in the 1.5.
Yeah.
Okay,
I did in a different way.
Okay,
so
okay, just
share my
wait.
screen?
Yeah, just wait. If let me ask, like, is there anyone who has doubt in question 1.6?
The last line you have written printf.
So yeah, as of now, just ignore it. You can see you.
Well,
Yeah.
I have done the code, still I'm getting wrong here. Can I share my screen?
In this question 1.6?
Yes, sir. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
please say. Okay, I'm stopping. So yeah, as of now, like, whoever is done with all the 6 code, they can leave.
Thank you,
But
sir.
yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. And yeah,
So, am I
definitely those were,
audible?
yeah, you are audible.
So, I want to ask that in the last code you have written that print f dot c flag something slicing and that.
Yeah, sorry. I just, okay, yeah.
In the last, yeah, what was that?
So actually that will round it to the up to 2 decimal only. So here you are seeing that just see your output. Okay, just see your output. See here you are your output is something 2.4142 something like this much long. Okay,
Yes,
but
sir.
ultimately your output should be 2.41 only. So that code will just round off it. So
I think she just wrote extra print statement
yeah,
at
that's
the
why she
end
is
of that.
getting the, yeah. So that's why she is getting the out error. I mean that's why her part. So that is what I am explaining. I mean
Here,
yeah. So just to remove this to print the C flag. Okay.
this one.
Yeah. Line 7. Just delete that and yeah. Now
So,
you
we
can
don't have to print anything here after that.
yeah. That is what is written in the question.
Is given in the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, am I sharing? I'm sharing as well.
Yeah. You can share. So yeah. Thanks everyone. I mean I was also happy. I mean so yeah, there are a lot of people who were interacting, and it's difficult to interact with everyone because yeah, more than 100 people were there. So yeah, but still I also liked it. Like you guys were amazing.
Appreciate your patience also that you are interacting with so many people, especially with the learners who don't know anything.
I mean, we also like to interact with everyone, but it's just that I mean, in ML courses, like very few people interact. I mean, 2-3 people only.
To be
So,
very
yeah.
frank, I did exit from Python last semester because there was no chance given to the people who were from non-programming background. And it was really at the end of 2-3 weeks when you don't understand anything, you feel that it's better you quit from the course than you continue with something which you have not understood. So I think this time the course instructors and the other people will also try to understand the non-programming background people how they need to really struggle from that. Thank you for your patience.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, sir. Can I ask one question regarding
for this session? Yeah.
Yeah, sir. So there is a slight confusion because I've been solving the most of the questions using for the conditionals, and got to know that we are not supposed to use conditionals or while loop or for loop. So do we lose marks if we actually pass the private test using the codes? Because
Yeah, see, frankly, I will tell you that, see, I was not part of the Python course initially. So, I mean, this term only I was taking session for Python. So, whoever has written the backend code, no, I mean, backend test session, they can only say. But from the others' experience, I'm feeling that they haven't written something like that. You should not use. I mean, they haven't provided any check code to check that whether someone is using if else statement or not. So that is what I am using, but I won't comment on this. I mean, you can ask from the instructor.
I think Divakash in the first session, Omkar sir has mentioned that we will not see the code as long as it is correct. We will not bother about what is written.
Right,
Yes, sir.
because
Yeah,
some of
if
the
all
students
the
are saying that we will I think will not get marks if the codes
no,
are
if
checked.
no, the
No,
sir
if
said
all the private
if
cases
the
are
private
passed,
cases and public cases are passed, then you will get marks.
you'll get full marks.
Yeah,
Okay.
sir told like that.
So yeah, if your code has passed the private cases, then that's not no need to worry.
No.
Because it's
Sir,
ultimately
hello, sir.
automated process. So yeah.
Sir, actually here now what I just wrote that in a different way, so that I just but it is passing the like it is clearing the second one. The first one it is not building at all. Would you like to see the result? Yeah.
Okay. Just actually, your audio is very minimal. I mean,
Is it audible now?
yeah, it's okay. I mean, yeah. Thanks, Varun. Okay. Yeah, just say in this question.
That repeating the substring the number of times.
So what you have written your code? Just your code.
So here, see the result is actually it is coming here, but it is not coming here. Like output
Okay,
is not
okay.
coming in the first test case.
Okay, just show me your code. So you have written string as an input. Okay. Yeah, it's visible. It's visible. Thanks, Amrita. Okay. So yeah, you have written. You have given two strings, and you are taking x1 to x2 plus 1. So that's good substring. So next is what you are doing. You are multiplying x2 from 1. Then the next time you are writing into length of x2 into 2. Okay, length of x2. Okay, length of x2 into 2. So x2 is okay, length of x2 into 2. So what you are trying in the second syntax, second kind of sentence?
Which line, sir?
I mean, let's go through each and every step. Okay, just try to explain it. Okay, so that in the meantime I will also get chance to go through your.
This is the first line is the input, the string word.
Of course, yeah.
And secondly the number, which will be my starting of the substring positioning, and the second substring position, the second positioning of the string. So that is my string. I am taking the input
Venkat,
first,
I will
and
also keep it in my mind. Okay. Yeah. Next is in the next you are just multiplying it with 1, and the next one
whatever
you are
substring I got from here, that I'm multiplying with 1 and 2 times and 3 times, like that, and I'm checking if that length is greater than length of the existing, like the input word input. If it is greater, then I should print that one.
Okay, if length of that is more than more than length of
my
string,
input, yeah.
then print next. If length is next one is better than length of string, then okay. So you took the 4 cases only. I mean, you are assuming that your repetition can't be more than 4. Okay. Now let's go to that your output. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. So here you can see that. Yeah. Here, just see. Just go.
Is it visible?
See. Yeah. It's visible. See. I mean, the P is not repeated only 4 times. It is here you have need to repeat P more than 4 times. Just see in the first test case. In 3, 4, 5. Okay, thanks, Yani. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times you have to repeat here. So if you write the code for 7 also, no, I mean in that syntax, then you will get output for this one also. Did you get my point?
Yes, sir. Actually, I thought it is less than that, so I could.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, you probably. Your
Like
code is
I
up to
should
4.
increase this.
Yeah, the same thing you can write up to 10 times maybe. Then yeah, at least for the next case, just write the for the 7th one. I mean.
Okay, so. Here also I need to change again, like that, right?
Yeah, maybe one more syntax you can write. I mean, one more line of code you can write, like elif, one more elif statement. At the back, no, if else statement you have written, no, elif statement.
Yeah.
One more elif statement you have to, you can write like that. Elif length of next one is something like that. You can increase the sequence also. I mean, then you will get the answer. Okay.
Sir, one more thing that okay, this I understood. I will do this. Let me see. Sir, one more doubt I have. Sir, this one I
Thank you,
think.
thoughts. Yeah, please say.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, please say. Yeah.
So this one actually I need to check in the input word string whether A I O U is present or not.
Okay.
So here actually I was checking whether if A is there in the this is my input.
Okay.
This is my input, and if I'm checking if it is A is there, not in there, or A is there. So I was just checking like this. Is this the way, or is there any other way to do so?
What you want to do here?
I need to check whether A vowel is present or not. If vowel is present, so I need to print that. Yeah.
Okay. So it's see, according to your code, like in the first sentence only you are checking if A not in input, then you are
So
printing
actually,
none.
that
So,
actually I'm thinking in. Sorry, sir.
okay.
Here I need to put print A. And yes. So if it is there, so I need to print this, and if it is there, I need to print this, and if it is there, I need to print this. Location. But actually, sir, what is the issue now? It is printing one time, but A is printing only, but the rest of the words is not printing. For example, if the line is having A, E, I, O, U, but it's only printing A, not the whole thing.
Okay, so if it's A in input, print E, if it's in or else print none. Okay, just try the code. I mean, so you can show the question. I mean, what the question is saying. Okay.
So here, like A, E, Y, O, U is there, but only it is printing A.
See what you have done here is, let's see your code. I mean, you are not trying to iterate through. Thanks, Shubhangi. Okay, so you are not trying to iterate through all the word of input. Okay.
So, sir, should I use a for loop here?
So see, according to this question, so is it belongs to week 1?
Sir, this is week 2, sir.
Okay. So I need to see. I mean, what is being covered in week 2. So
Okay,
here
sir.
if you
Without using for loop, now let us try. Can you get me like without
okay,
using for loop?
without
How
using
can I?
for loop, you can't pass this case. I mean, see, the sentence is little long, so obviously you have to go through the with the for loop. I mean, I also need to see. I mean, what is the question? Just say.
So should I show you the question once? Just a minute.
Yeah, please say.
So this is the question, like accept a string as input and print the vowels present in the string in alphabetical order. If the string does not contain any vowels, then print the string non as output. So each vowel that appears in the input string, irrespective of its case, so either lower or
Should, yeah,
lowercase or
irrespective of
uppercase.
its case, should appear just once in lowercase in the output. Okay. Okay, I got your point. I mean, yeah. So what they want to do is that for so they have written the for loop. I mean, so have they? What is the syllabus? I mean, in the week 2, have you studied this one? I
No,
mean,
sir. There is no for loop in week 2.
there is no.
Has been
Okay,
taught
for
in
loop
week
is
2.
not there in the week 2. So okay, so then you have to go through and what about if else statement? I mean, is it there in week 2?
Sir, if else is there. If else is there.
Okay, so you have to use the if else, and if else logic is correct. So what you have to find here is that you have to just go through the complete word. I mean, see what is the output. I mean, you have to see also that also. I mean,
So, sir, shall I write like that for using the for loop like this?
yeah,
What?
okay, it will also show. I mean, it will print that.
Acha, I can
But
write like this, no, sir. Noun.
okay, don't use that for loop as of now. Okay, if you want, I mean, if they haven't taught you for loop, then you should not use, I would say.
Okay, so.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah,
So without
please
for,
say.
without for loop, sir, is it possible? Without using for loop, it is possible to do.
Okay, it depends on the like how this they have written the. I mean, what is the input they are giving? Yeah, someone was saying something.
Sorry to interrupt you. Actually, at 8 p.m., I have a stat session.
Okay,
So
okay,
may
okay.
I
Yeah,
ask a query?
yeah. Please say.
Uh, Wait a second, sir. In practice test, the 1.4,
Okay, okay. Just wait. Let me. Okay. So hi
which
Ramakant.
we discussed.
So yeah, you can ask your week two question in week two also. So but she has question. So I
Okay,
need.
okay, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
sir. I will.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Ramakant. Okay, and the main thing is that I also need to see what they have covered in week two. Based on that, we can solve this. I mean, there can be many ways to solve this. Yeah, please ask the question. Your question 1.4. What you said?
1.4 practice test question.
Okay.
I don't understand the logic behind it in F4.
Okay. Let me open the question. Okay.
I mean, absolute value. How can we assume that this one?
PPA 4 or practice assignment?
It's practice test.
Practice
which
test.
you discussed
Okay.
here.
Okay. Practice test only. So 1.4.
Yeah.
Share your screen, sir.
Okay.
Different of absolute value something.
Okay. Just type. Okay. Is it visible now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So here what we are using here, and just wait so that I can do one more thing. Okay. So what we are saying here, no, we have to get the difference. Okay. So let's say if 5 and 7 in number is there, then difference will be -2. Okay. And if 3 and 2 is there, then difference will be 1. So their question is asking to we have to give the answer as a positive. We have to get the positive answer only. Okay. So if it is 1, then we have to get the answer as 1. If it is -2, then we have to give final answer. Our final answer should be 2 only. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have to somehow someone. Okay, let me mute Ramakant. Okay. Yeah. So somehow we have to develop any logic so that our final answer is positive only, and that too the difference. So what we tried here is that if some number is there, okay, -5 is there. If we'll do the square, it will become positive, and again after that, if we will put the root, then it will be the +5. Am I correct?
Okay.
So we try to apply this logic only. First we squared the term, and then we just try to put the root on that term. Okay. So that finally we will give we will get the positive number. Okay. So again, what we tried to do here is like let's say we took A as something number, B as some number, and then we did the difference, and let's save a difference in B. Okay. So maybe there can be two cases. I mean, C can be positive or C can be negative. In positive case, we don't have to worry, but in negative case, we will try to do this only. First, we will do the C square, and then we will put the root. I mean, let's write here. So we are trying to do here this. Then final will be +C only. Doesn't matter whether C is positive or negative. Okay. So this is the logic we try to code here.
Okay.
So yeah. So to do that, what we write here is like first we did the B -1 square.
In this root value.
Yeah. Sorry. Hello. Yeah, you can say. I mean, no issues. I mean. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you were saying?
Sir, in this root value will is of the floor. I mean floor.
Root value will be.
I mean we are rooting the value.
Yeah.
Rooting a number. So it will be float function.
Yeah. It will give you the float number only. I mean, when you will try to root any number, no. I mean, when you will put 25 this one, it will give you the 5.0 as an output. So that's why yeah, please say.
Sorry, you continue.
Yeah. So that's why you are trying to put it as an int of 5.0. Okay.
And square will also be float value.
Square we won't give you the float value. I mean, by default, square doesn't convert it into the float. Okay.
So can we use division operator instead of finding roots?
What you are saying that you will put the
Can we
division
use
operator.
yeah, instead of finding roots. Maybe it's same.
So maybe just you can say that what is your logic. I mean, let's say just take a number. I mean, how you will convert -5 to +5. Just think like this only. Okay. Just,
Yeah.
you have to
I mean,
convert
I'm
-5.
saying that first we convert into square root, and then it's division by the same number. So
First you will do the square root. Square root or square?
Square.
So -5 square. Okay, it is 25. So what after?
And
what
if we divide by the same number,
so
but
it
we
was -5. So
no,
that
no,
is
so it's not working. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, that
Oh,
is the
but
case.
I forget the minus sign.
Yeah. So any logic, I mean, see, any logic you are able to think like you can by any logic if you are able to convert -5 to 5, no, just apply that logic only.
But in starting, music is no discussion.
Sorry.
Music. What music can be possible? It's not stuck in mind in starting. So how?
I understand. It's not an issue. I mean, see, logic can't be built on the day one only. You have to just try and yeah. I mean, more you practice, it's just like math only. I mean, you see, no, I mean, initial few questions. I mean, once you practice, then again you start getting ideas like how we can solve the question, and there can be some other method also. I mean, the same thing is with the coding also. I mean, there are just
I did C++ also, but it's Python. It's too different.
It's okay. I mean, see, these things is not. You don't have to worry about these things. So, okay, after the once slowly you will you have to just be comfortable. You have to just get comfortable with the syntax. That's it. I mean, okay. I mean, slowly after some time. I mean, once you will start practicing. It's just week one. I mean, see, you are just learn 4 to 5 days Python. Okay, and you should not decide. I mean, and don't decide your knowledge or something based on this course also. I mean, see, after these courses are just to practice, just to give you the enough practice. I mean, see, in the machine learning courses also we see that there are few people who are already a data scientist. Okay, who is already a data scientist. So he has knowledge. But still he's doing course. Then obviously he would be better than others. No, I mean, he has done enough number of practice. So that is the same case with the Python also. There are people like who has learned the Python. So we should also think about them also. Like, see, if we will do only the basic thing, no, then they will be also get bored. And also at the same time, we have to think about those also, like who is the completely new learner, because that is also not the case. I mean, so that's why nothing.
Okay, sir. It's a great session. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Sir, there was one student who solved this question with some logical operators. Do you have that code, sir?
Yeah, as of now I don't have code, but yeah,
because I have one logic, but I don't know whether that logic is same as her logic. That's what I just wanted to compare.
Okay, yeah, you can share, or otherwise also I just if you will show that the same logic, no, I will definitely say that, yeah, whether it is the same or not. Yeah.
Sir, just a minute. I have a small doubt in question 1.
Okay. Okay, one.
My screen.
Yeah, this one.
Here, come to the input section.
Okay. The input section.
Choose language Python. Yes.
Yeah.
Come to the input section. I mean.
Okay.
Scroll down.
Yeah. Here, the input is 1. What if we, I mean, guess there is different number? Then.
See, here they are saying that the following button there is a 51. So you don't have to worry about this input. I mean, this is not something related to you. I mean, It is something like that. So they are numbering the inputs. Okay.
Okay,
It is
okay,
not
okay.
something you have to write in the your code. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thanks.
Sir, I pasted that code in the chat. Can you tell me whether this is the same logic as the other student?
Okay. Okay. Let me just close this one. Okay. So is a greater? Yeah. A greater than the opposite value, not a greater than the a is greater plus. Yes, somehow it is the same thing only. I mean, yeah, you just you have written the a greater than, you saved this a greater than the boolean value in is a greater or opposite value. Okay, so you saved it in the different variable, but yeah, the basic logic behind this is same only. But yeah,
Because I mean joined towards the later thing because my connection got broke, so I just wanted to compare that.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I mean, it's a new logic also. I mean, so that's how you problem. I mean, yeah, it's a correct one only. And yeah, the same logic was used by her also.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Sir, can you explain 1.5 practice tests again?
Yeah. Okay, so does it seems that I choose it? Okay, let me see. Week 2, okay, yeah, 1.5. Okay. Yeah, what you want to understand?
I'm not getting it properly.
Okay. It's okay. So basically, what the question, what question is saying that you have to give a string as an input. Let's say your what is what is your name?
Vikas Rathod.
Vikas. Okay, let's take Vikas as an input. So you have to give three things as input. Vikas. Okay, name is Vikas. And then starting number. Let's say 1. Ending number 3. So then we will get a substring. I mean, so this is the input you have to give. Your name, your starting point, your ending point. So from there, you have to write a code which will just extract this substring, which will start from 1 and end at 3rd. So what is that one? I mean 0, 1, I, K, and A. Right? So this is the substring you have to say. Let's say in something like temp.
Sir, it will be K, I, K.
I, K, A. Actually, yeah. So the question is saying that you have to select, see, the two integers specify the start and end indices of a substring. Okay. See, here the question is saying that the end number is, it is showing the end indices of substring. Okay. I mean, so the question is saying directly that you have to take the 3rd index also. Okay. So here you have to write for code for temp something like this. I mean,
IK.
that's why, the code for temp would be something like name start up to end plus 1. Then not end plus 1. Okay. Then only your code will take the IK. Okay. So after that, I would think you would have got the answer. I think this is your doubt, or you want me to explain complete question?
Sir, slightly explain further.
Okay. It's no, not an issue. I mean, yeah, I just asked. Okay. So once you write the name, then you have to write you have to give the final output something like that. I mean, IK, you have to repeat IK as much time so that its length is more than the length of your name. Your name has how many words? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 words is there. So you have to type IK as much time so that the final output has length more than 6. So if we repeat it once, it is 3. So 3 is less than 6. Okay. So I repeated it twice. So now it is 6. Now it has 6 letters. So 6 is not less than 6. Okay. It is equal to. So we have to repeat once more. So we have to repeat IK. We have to write IK again. Okay. So now it should be it is the correct output. IK. Okay. So yeah, that is the correct output. So yeah, so somehow you have to write a code so that it gives output something like this. Okay. So I mean, you have to write the code for you have to extract that substring, and then you have to write a code so that you can get the number which you should multiply with your code so that its length is more than your name.
Okay, I means we have to repeat the substring more than the length of our name.
Yeah, more than the length of the input word.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that is what you have to do. So anything else?
Got it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks.
No, thank you, sir. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you,
your
sir.
time
Thanks.
today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
It's
you,
our
sir.
3-hour session.
Thank you. You guys are also great. I mean,
Thank
I
you,
also
sir.
like. I mean, everyone was interacting. It's boring to teach those people like who don't talk. Okay. So yeah, I also like the session. It doesn't matter how much long it is. If you guys are talking, no, then I'm also fine with it. I mean, and this is also a good thing. I mean, whoever is thinking that he didn't understand, or they can keep their doubt at the and they can ask at the end also. I mean, I'm also happy with that. Thanks, Anup.
Sir, one more thing from the next session, like one gentleman told, like you solve the questions and people who know, they can present their logic after you,
Yeah.
publish your code. If we follow that, that should be great.
Yeah, that is also a good approach. Yeah, I will also try to follow that. And see, I mean, the code with instruction, different people will take different lessons. Okay, so you can suggest at the beginning only. You should suggest this to that instructor so that that instructor can understand. And what happens, you know, I mean, when large number of people are there, no, like someone starts speaking, someone, it's not a. I mean, ideally we should stop them, but it's a little unpleasant way to say that. Yeah, you just stop. I mean,
see, the reason is that, see, I have knowledge about programming and I solved some questions, but later on I found that the logic by other people are so great than my logic. So definitely there is scope for learning a lot.
That's it.
But only thing is that the people who know should keep quiet till you, finish that. That's the thing.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, see, it happens in every class. I mean, when we were also studying, yeah, and you would have also seen like since the beginning of your journey, I mean, learning journey, that people like there are few people. I mean, there are people who just try to explain his idea explain his new idea to everyone. That is a good thing, but there are few people like who just try to speak. I mean, just break the flow. I mean.
Anyway, I think from as sessions pass on, I think that would all automatically fall in place.
Yeah. But still, I mean, everyone whoever is thinking that it didn't understand, you should not leave the session. I mean, at the end, just ask the instructor, or at that time only just stop the instructor. Okay, because ultimately whoever speaks, they get the chance. Something like that only. Yeah. Instructor also tries to explain. See, every instructor thinks like that only. I mean, they think that maximum people should get the benefit, and he knows that they like we also don't come to teach. I mean, those people like who already knows that that's well and good. I mean, we come here to teach those people only, like who didn't understand.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Radha. Thanks, because.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. See you soon in the next one.
Yeah, mostly I will take with 3 now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir. Bye.
Bye.